Good morning. Hello. Good morning, everybody. How are we doing? Let's show first. Oh shit, hold on. Wait, where's my social stream? What? What's going on? No, Cheeto was technically first. Welcome in, Cheeto. Testy. Welcome in. Chodole. Deez. Bong and stuff on YouTube. Conduit Biscuit. How we doing? I'm waiting for my coffee to get done. Why? Where? What? Now, what is going on? What is going on? Okay, hold on. Let's see if this works. Also, I think I have the unfortunate problem. Well, let's say unfortunate. It's not really a problem. I have, like, all of my people who come in first are usually, like, subscribers. I think I tweaked my Twitch settings so that, like, the first ad hits, like, during the starting soon screen. And I'm actually thinking that might be, like, a genius way to do it. Why subscribers getting blamed? No, because I can't test it. I can't ask if any of y'all saw the ad hit. You know? Okay, hold on. My latte is done. Hold on. Okay. I'm sure it would have just told me to go to Israel. Wait, are the ads like Israel based? You know? Okay. Is my social stream working now? Yes, I think so. Let's see. Morning. Didn't mean to yell at you, Bong and stuff. Okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah. Good morning, Chad. I am very sleepy. I stayed up. Okay, so I had an idea. When did I have this idea? I think I had this idea. Wait, here, let me tweak this so I'm not quite so why does it do this every time, bro? It used to remember my setting and now it doesn't. Why does she pronounce EP? That up late compiling Ice Agent docs lists. Testy, quite the opposite. I should be for what I have done, I feel like I should be on an Ice Agent docs list. Filling in your application for ICE? No, nothing like that. I actually want to talk about that. I actually want to talk about that a bit. About that specific a bit. But I'll get to that in a second. Okay, let me show. I'm trying to decide if I should show you what I worked on last night, or if I should wait until it's done and then show you the full horror of it, like the full horror of it, you know? I'll kind of leave it up to y'all. It's already cursed as it is, okay? So y'all get to decide if y'all want to see the sneak peek of my, like, cursed thing. Or if you want the full effect of, like, when it's done, you know? Who wears pants when they're sitting at their computer, weirdo? I don't think I don't. By the way, Testy, I don't think I don't get to wear pants. I think that puts me in a different category of streamer. I'm just saying. What would Jesus do? Jesus would burn this creation. You should wait. If the glowies in chat will put us on a list for seeing it. Who wears pants in there sitting in their streaming hot tub? Best part of working from home is no pants. I think I'm also not a person I don't run hot, so to speak. So for me, pants are always like a must-have unless I'm sleeping. And then pants are like I'm not okay with pants when I sleep. Like it gets way too with all of my blankets and stuff, it gets way too hot for to have pants on, you know? And I also hate the way that most pajama like if they're normal pajama pants, then I feel like they ride up a lot, like and then I'll get the thing where you have like most of the pants around your knees or whatever. And then if they're not loose pajamas, like if they're kind of tights, then they're way too hot, you know? I got Thai fisherman pants. They're comfy as what are Thai fisherman pants? What is this? Fisherman. What the heck? Oh, those look cool. Pants are the tool of their aristocracy to suppress the proletariat. Sounds like an Aussie thing. I want one of those Mama Junko sweatpants for work. Junko sweatpants? I remember the Junko jeans. But sweatpants? Do they even come in at the bottom? Oh no, they absolutely do not come at the bottom. They don't even come in at the bottom. No! Actually, this sounds kind of dope. When I have sweatpants, I prefer if they are joggers, so they come in at the bottom. But oh wait, hold on. I'm not showing you anything. Oops, sorry, Jack. Here you go. I prefer it when it's like jogger style, you know. I don't think Junko makes them, but big ass sweatpants. Well, Apparently they do. I just searched Junko sweatpants. Did you mean Nike sweatpants? Also, these are Thai fisherman pants. Wait, why? Oh, this is the one. Here you go. These are Thai fisherman pants. Those look cool. Are they tied? Oh, they are tied. Ooh. You know, Mr. Beans is in Thailand right now. I might actually ask him to see if he can find these. Code plays hacky sack confirmed. I love the fucking look at this fucking glamour shot, bro. Oh my god. Apparently they're also something you can make. So, you know. Also, Cho, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. When I search Thai fisherman pants and the majority of the results are like something that you'd see on like a white girl's Instagram, I'm judging you a little bit. I'm judging you a little bit. Oh no. Those are nice. Yeah, they're nice. They look nice. They look comfy. Beans calling you a basic bitch. I'm saying from one basic bitch to another. Okay. Hey, 2-bit dork. They have a pocket. Oh my god, okay, wait, hold on a second. Joe, is it a pocket? Like one pocket? Or is it pockets on both sides? Oh my god, it's a pocket on one side only, isn't it? I wonder if this is like a Thai thing. One long okay, I was wondering if this is a Thai thing because all of the many of the elephant pants that that Mr. Beans has gotten me from Thailand have one pocket on the right side. I don't know why they wouldn't put one on the other side. Also, it's not, you know, I think most pockets are not really meant for holding things like phones. You know? They're really meant for, like, I don't know, bits of paper. They're not... Like, there's no way you're putting anything substantial in this pocket, you know what I mean? But this looks cool. I might look into this. For their poll, I'm sure it's handy to put my phone in around the house. To carry other stuff. Yeah, I find that whenever I put my phone in, it just, like, weighs the fuck out of this. I have this skirt that basically, it's made out of, like, a thicker fabric to begin with, right? But then also the pocket is made of the same material as the rest of the skirt. So the pocket is actually quite sturdy. So you can put your phone in. And it won't, like... I mean, it does sag it down, like, a tiny bit, but not that much, you know? You crazy, it's for the fish. Okay. What was I thinking? I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't have a plan for today. But then that's kind of most of my streams. So we may go through content suggestions. I don't know. We could work on my cursed project. We could. I feel like that would be a bad idea. We could do Dark Souls I do wanna do some Dark Souls. But also I am EP today. Vetments, gray sweatpants is more than I was talking about, but they are like $1,000 a pop. Vetments. Sweatpants. Oh my god, look at the fucking logo. Like, look at the branding on this shit. That's Those are huge. Also, why are they $1,000? There's no reason for them to be $1,000. Oh, I'm so sorry. Because they have a word on them. Oh yeah, it's the branding, right? The thing is, for $1,000, I feel like you could... I get that this is not the point, you know? I really do. Trust me, okay? I really do. But I feel like if you're spending $1,000 on sweatpants, you might as well, like... This is one of the times where it actually does cost less to buy your own materials and buy the skills necessary to make the pants.
That's some real brand cuck shit. Can you even put fish in them, plus?
Yeah, can you even put fish in them? Thank you, Lauren. You know... I've been getting into... So I made this. I can't like demonstrate it really, but I did make hold on, let me show you. So I got like the so we bought a Lenovo Legion Go or whatever it's called. It's like this, it's like one of those Steam Deck alternatives, and I made a case for it. I'm very happy with how it turned out. I like basically quilted it. And it was one of those moments where it was like, the material is, well, no, the material actually wasn't that cheap. It wasn't that expensive. I can't demonstrate it, unfortunately, because Mr. Beans has the Lenovo. But, I mean, it's just the basic bitch shit on the inside, okay? There's no pockets or anything. I just wanted to practice making like a case. Cause I have, if we really want to talk about basic bitch, okay? I have this, which is like a laptop case from Vera Bradley. Yes, I know, I am white. Okay? But, I've always liked this, I've always liked their stuff. Their stuff is fairly, like, well-made quality. And when it's on sale, then it's kind of worth, like, what they charge for it. But, like, I'm not going to buy this for... Like, I'm not gonna buy this if I can make it, you know? And the thing with sweatpants is, if I'm gonna spend $1,000... If I'm gonna spend $1,000, like, I would want sweatpants so I would never have to buy sweatpants again, you know? Like, I would rather just make them at that point. I have actually considered making my own jeans, because I have one pair of jeans that I really, really love, like the fit, the style, everything, and I can't find them. Like, I can't find more of them. So I'm just thinking about making my own fucking jeans. I thought she died and they stopped selling it. There's no way they would stop a cash cow like that. Also, welcome in, Leonard. Good morning. Yeah, so... I might be making my own jeans. Maybe. We'll see. I mean, I just went ham with the walking foot. So like, there's like, when you quilt, you wanna use a different foot on the sewing machine, and I happen to have a walking foot from back when I had decided to get into quilting, and then I kind of like petered out after a little bit, you know. So it was nice because I didn't actually have to spend much money apart from like the actual materials for this, which wasn't a lot. I think it was all under $10. Aren't all feet walking feet? Not when you're sewing, it's not. So I am very happy with how it came out. But also because I have that walking foot now, a walking foot just all it means is that you can so because when you're quilting, you're usually working with like several layers at a time, and the when you run it through the sewing machine, the fabric doesn't go through at the same rate. The one layer might go through at a different rate as the bottom layer. And so you can actually see it in you might be able to see it. We'll see. Hold on. I got 2 walking feet. So this is one side of it, of the inside, right? And you could see a little wrinkly and stuff, right? But then when you look at the other side, you can actually see I got a fucking wave pattern going on here, and that's because this layer was shifting around a bit because they weren't going through at the same rate. And this was before I realized, oh, I actually have one of these walking feet. And basically it looks intentional. I mean, it's only because I deliberately like turned it around. Like I did, you start with like the middle one, and then you do like, and then you go outward from there, you know? And I deliberately turned it around to try, I like kept turning it around to try to mitigate that migration, basically. And then after that, I was like, okay, this fucking sucks. I'm gonna look into buying a walking foot, and then I realized I actually have a walking foot. So, anyways. But it means that you can then work with thicker fabrics like jeans. Especially when you have to, you know, when you have to like sew in the bands and stuff, or sew in the belt buckles. Like you're working with like 6 layers of denim or whatever at that point, you know? Anyways, okay, I'll stop yapping about sewing now. But yeah, that's what I did over the past week. We also found and applied for and got approved for a an apartment in North Carolina. So, so the last weekend of this month, I will be moving. So you only get like 1 more week of streams at this place. The good news is that there's going to be I'm pretty sure there's going to be a coffee nook at the new place. It's not as cute as this coffee nook because it's not like a bar, you know? Back to Canada, I wish. Nuxie, welcome in, by the way. What fancy ass state is this? No, this is North Carolina, okay? It kind of, the apartment looks fancy. But also it was the model apartment, so, you know. But the layout is kind of fancy, you know? I'm still gonna be able to stream cooking streams and stuff. It'll probably be a different setup though, because it's not like this kitchen where like you have like this big ass like counter that's just kind of perfect for streaming almost. Where are you moving? To Raleigh. And downgrade from coffee nook to coffee cranny? No. Okay, it's actually it's actually they called it a work from home nook, okay? It was very funny. It's literally like a little, it really is a nook, okay? I don't know how to describe it to you without showing you the actual layout, which I don't want to do. It's basically like, I mean, it's basically like an inbuilt desk, right? Oh, it doesn't fit my desk nook. Yes, that is very accurate. But it's also I mean, it's not that it couldn't fit my desk. It probably could. Like, I probably could put my entire setup in there. But I don't think I would want to. I don't think I would want to. Mostly because I really like having a big desk. Like, my desk is big. It's not. I mean, it's a desk still. But it could almost qualify for, like, a small dining table, you know? You and Sako will be able to hang out, he's like in that region, right? I thought he lived in, like, PA. I could be wrong, Leonard, unless he's moved. But yeah, NC peeps. I would be able to hang out with more NC peeps. PA's close, right? Wait, hold on. I think you might be right. Fuck, I'm so stupid. Listen, okay, hold on. Hold on. What? I thought there was... Why did I think that there was one more... Okay, no, it's right fucking... Okay, no, I for some reason I thought that there was one more state bordering... Oh, God. Okay. Hey, welcome in, Say Sand. Shadow, welcome in. Good morning. I'm just yapping. Oh no, Shadow. A real American never learns the... No, Tuna, I am not gonna believe your lies, okay? I'm not gonna believe your lies. It's just on the other side of MDVA. Yeah, I'm curious now as to, like, what that, Let me very quickly Google this. Directions from... It will probably no. This is how crazy big Virginia is, though. Like, this is how crazy big Virginia is. No, okay, hold on a second. No, I did remember correctly. There is a whole ass state that's in between us. There's Virginia, right? Okay, so I did remember correctly. I thought, yeah, okay, Virginia, Maryland. Sorry, I'm not processing things correctly. It's like 6 hours. Like, it'd be 6 hours, which is a definite step up from 9 hours, which that used to be like. So when I visit my friend in Pennsylvania, that's how long the drive is. It's about 9 hours. So 6 hours is definitely a step up, you know? That's like my current like current-ish drive to Atlanta, you know? This is crazy. What is Big Pharma hiding from us? Okay, here, I'll look at that in a second. 6 hours is OKC to Austin. Yeah, doable in a day, yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me... Where the why do you want to be closer to Trump? Oh, Nuxie. Okay. I'm still trying to decide if I should show you the cursed thing or not. Hold on, where's the... Oh, here we go. Alright. First thing, you can't mention it and not. What did Froggy do now?
Friendly reminder that if you're American, you should follow RFK Plow's health advices and take your kids to a measles party. Don't forget to take grandma too. Well, Plows. Until we meet again, Plows.
Hey, Gister Geek, thank you so much for the Prime song. Plus. Yeah, plus. Atlanta is where the players play is a famous lyric from the 2001 hit song Welcome to Atlanta by Jermaine Dupri featuring Ludacris. Speaking of Ludacris, okay, hold on. Hold on, I know you have Saysan's link to look at. Wait. Speaking of fucking Ludacris, though. Okay, here, I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna open it, and so that we don't forget, okay? But I just want to show y'all the fucking this was just from this fucking morning, bro. Where is it? Hey, Jenny. Hey, Jenny, welcome in. Also, Jenny, I want to show you the like the tablet case that I quilted, okay? So don't let me forget that. I'm trying to find this thing, the Ludacris thing. Oh my god, where is it? This is so cute. Isn't it so cute? Oh my... Okay, here we go. Okay, so... so, my, so there's this, what's being characterized as a, MAGA Nazi fest, okay? Rock the Country, a festival for the people. 8 massive shows, 8 small towns, okay? And we've got Kid Rock, Jason Aldean, Blake Shelton, Jelly Roll Creed, Brooks and Dunn, Riley Green, Miranda Lambert, Hank Williams Jr., Ella Langley, Shinedown, Leonard Skinner, John Party, Brantley Gilbert, Treaty Oak Revival, Gavin Adcock, Ludacris, and Nelly. And the best part, okay, first of all, Ludacris and Nelly being like at the end of this is crazy. Okay? The second thing is no. Here's the best part. Okay, the best part is that apparently apparently Ludacris pulled out of the MAGA adjacent Rock the Country tour. And they tried to they did it. Rapper received blowback from fans when his name appeared on the lineup of country music festival headlined by Kid Rock and Jason Aldean. Okay, and the best part. Okay, please tell me that I can find it in here. Okay. A rep for Ludacris told Rolling Stone that the inclusion of the rapper was a mix-up. Lines got crossed, and he wasn't supposed to be on there. The fucking walk back, bro. Oh my god. I'm surprised Nicki Minaj isn't on there too. Well, yeah, but like, I don't even know why. I'm sorry. Have I missed something? Is Ludacris and Nelly like? Is this like rock and country? I'm guessing with Leonard Skinner, right? Headlined by Kid Rock, said nobody ever. Nelly's still there though? Well, Kid Rock doesn't even headline at his own tour. I mean, I don't know what you mean. The funniest part about all this is that, like, of course, okay? Of fucking course. The towns are exactly what you think they are, okay? Fucking Belleville, Texas, Bloomingdale, GA, Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Ashland, Kentucky, Anderson, SC, Hastings, Michigan, Ocala, Florida, Hamburg, New York, Ashland. When I hear rock the country, I hear rock, and when I think about rock, the first name that pops in my head is Ludacris. Oh my god, I'm just it's just great. I think other people I was just tearing this apart, okay? Because the funniest part about this is like, you know, sign up now for pre-sale. It starts Friday, January 6th at 10 a.m. local. Layaway plans available for all ticket types. Start at $2.50 down. $2.50 down, bro. $2.50 down. They're really trying to appeal to all of the people who have, you know, lost all their money to like tariffs and and fucking their electricity bills going up because, you know, their subsidies got cut by Trump because woke DEI and, you know, like 250 down is crazy. Like I've done layaway for like music festivals like this, you know, where it's like you know, they'll let you split up the whatever $300 payment into, you know, like $100 chunks or something, you know. I've done that when I was like a broke like college kid, right? But 250 down, like it was never 250 down. I don't know if that's just the norm now or what. If they're just trying to appeal to people who have to make like child support payments as well, or what, you know. Oh god, got a Klarna that, yeah, Klarna, huh? Hastings love their racist fest. I don't know, wait, what, hey, I've never heard of Hastings. What, is Hastings like pop, wait, is Hastings, is it popular for some, or like infamous for some reason? They're charging more than $250 for that shit? You know what, here, let's take a look. Oh, view packages. Wait, let's look at the tickets first, okay? Let's look at oh right. Yeah, link, hold on. Yeah, sorry, hold on. Let me see. Weekend passes. Okay. Wait, GA. That's not what I checked, but oh wait. Oh, general admission. I'm stupid. 179. Okay. I mean, 179. I guess that's not actually that bad. If I'm not gonna lie. What a steal donut. No! Fuck no. Okay, wait, here, we're gonna look at this link. And then we're gonna, I'm gonna pull up, like, another one that we're actually, that I am actually, there's two that we're considering, okay? Alright, here. 500 for VIP, you can go drink a Mitch Ultra with Kid Rock. Creed? Wait, Creed? Where's Creed? Creed's not on here, is it? Are they? Please tell me Creed's not on here. Please tell me Creed isn't on here. Also, no, Creed would be in the fucking top, wouldn't they? Second line left? No! No! I think it's... No, I think it's Creed. Wait, I didn't know Creed was MAGA? No, I have a friend who's gonna be heartbroken if she knows about this. She's one of those Creed-obsessed people. She's always posting... She always posts memes like, you know, what if we kissed in the Creed bathroom? Oh, God. Fuck, okay, alright then. I guess I had no idea those existed. No. Okay. Link, and then I'll show you the alternatives that we are actually considering. Okay, alright, what is this? What is this? Can I just, okay. What is this?
The findings were based on one-on-one interviews with nearly 800 so-called Alzheimer's patients. Researchers uncovered some tragic case histories. One 88-year-old woman was being held for treatment, even though she said her young children were at home with no one to care for them.
One man was late for a very important meeting with President Harry Truman, and the nurses in the hospital would not let him leave to attend that meeting.
Most Alzheimer's patients report that they are just fine. RFK should look into
In response to
this.
the findings, Dr. Alcott recommends Alzheimer's patients across the country be released immediately, just as he did at the facility where he conducted the study. Those patients are now free, some for the first time in many years. The findings were based on one-on-one interviews.
Fucking amazing, bro. Just release them into the wild. Let nature take its course. Okay. Jesus. Okay.
Look, they just need the money. Probably. Trust me, bro. Creed are cool. You gotta trust me. Times are tough, that's all. But Creed are still cool for real, man. Trust.
Lauren. Fuck off. Okay, hold on. So here, let me show you what we are actually looking at. I don't know if this is I don't know if this is still how the fuck? Okay. So this is one of the potential options, okay? And by the way, yes, this is the kind of shit I listen to. So, you know. Lumineers, Black Keys, Mountjoy, Matchbox 20, Lord Huron, Geese, The Strokes, Cage the Elephant, Atmosphere. Okay. All American Rejects. I think I've actually... Yeah, no, I've seen All American Rejects before. They were good. And then where is the other one? Bottle Rock. So you've got Lord, Teddy Swims, Lil Wayne, Papa Roach, John Bellion, okay, Natasha Bedingfield. Who remembers her? Okay. Who else? Foo Fighters, LCD Sound System. Busta Rhymes. Who else do I know on here? Fucking... No, I didn't even see this. I did not... Hold the fuck up. I didn't even see fucking Backstreet Boys. Fucking Ludacris is on here. Mountjoy. Cool in the Gang. Luda? Yeah, Luda's here. You know, really carrying this lineup. This one's I would go for Foo Fighters. I feel like Foo Fighters, I would like to go see Foo Fighters. Part of the problem with these festivals, right, is that when you have like the headlines like this, oh, you can't see my cursor. Okay, whatever. Okay. When you have the headlines like this, it usually means that they will be playing simultaneously, right? At least that's been my experience. I don't know if it's all ways like that. So if I win, I would have to choose between Foo Fighters and LCD Sound System. You know? I don't know. Like that would suck. Not always. I guess the problem is that you don't know until like way too late. Like May, we would have to buy the tickets now, you know? Like when I went to, was it, I can't remember the year, but it was I remember having to make like I had to make decisions. And it was kind of shitty. And sometimes it was like, okay, I'll just like stay for part of a set and then go for like the second half of the other set, you know? I noticed Ludacris did not back out of this tour. Well, You know, probably didn't get canceled for this one, right? Was there another one? Never mind. I think that's the only ones that were posted recently anyway. But yeah, I to be honest, I don't really know if I'd go if my friend group would do a festival this year. Festivals are expensive. I thought Ludacris issued a statement about it. Oh yeah, he backed off. He backed out of the. You mean he backed out of the Rock the Country tour? He said that apparently it was a mistake. It was a mistake. Oh, also wait, Jenny, are you still here, Jenny? I'm gonna do that thing where I call upon individual chatters. Okay? No, not this one. Oh, you mean this one? The Bottle Rock? Ludacris. Bottle Rock. No, okay. It's just the, Rock the Country tour that he dropped out of. After some of his fans threw a fit. Yeah, I mean, like, bro, this is shitty. I am forever mad that I missed out on Explosions in the Sky. They came to my city, and I was so like tired and like exhausted around that time that I completely forgot to like I'd reminded Mr. Beans about it. And then I completely forgot to like follow up at all, and I missed out on seeing them like in my town, in like the really, really small, like cozy like venue that, like, you know, it means that the tickets are cheap and you see them like you could be touching them, okay? Explosions in the Sky would be sick to see live. Yes, I know, Testy. I know, and I fucking missed it, bro. I'm so mad. Like, the tickets would have been like $35. I'm so pissed. That's okay. Wait, hold on. Wait. Hold on a second. It's okay, now you get explosions in the street. Jesus Christ. I was talking about this one. What is this? I want to see Explosions in the Sky and Sigur Ross live before I die. Ooh, and Helang. I don't know those latter two. Explosions in the Sky is like, they're one of my favorites, though. I'm mad. I haven't... Actually, you know what? Here, since we're just fucking around right now. Tour? Jesus fucking Christ. Let's take a look. Oh, I didn't know they were from Austin, Texas. That's cool. New York, Massachusetts. Wait. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Why am I blanking? What's ME? Oh my god, what? Why am I blanking? Maine. Okay, fuck, I'm an idiot. Hey, Barton87, welcome in. South Burlington. Okay, that's it? That's all for this year? I guess... Maybe next year. I don't fucking know. This looks like nothing, you know? Oh, I wasn't showing it on screen. It's fine. Alright. So there's that. I did want to talk... So, I posted this in my Discord, but I think it'd be funny to kind of go over it a little bit, okay? So I think I told y'all about how I told some of y'all about how my dad, like, unironically, my CNN loving, boring ass Democrat dad sends me a job listing because he knows I'm looking for jobs. I'm moving to North Carolina. So I need a new job, right? And he unironically sends me a job listing for like enforcement and removal officer at ICE, okay? and when I confront him about it, when I confront him about this, I'm like, Dad, I'm not gonna go work for ICE. And he's like, why not? And I tell him, like, no, Dad, you know what they're doing to people? They're like pulling you. Why would I do that? You know? And this was, by the way, This was prior to the shooting, like Renee Good's shooting. Okay, like Renee Good's murder. Like this is prior to that. Okay, so well done, CNN. Okay, listen. And he's like, and you know, he was completely like, he was completely South Asian dad brained on it. Okay, he's like, oh man, you can work from anywhere, like they pay really well, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, no, Dad, what the fuck's wrong with you? I'm not gonna go work for ICE just because they pay me, you know. Like he was completely not seeing typical Asian. It really was like, and he's just like, yeah, he's just like, you know, you can just try. No, this is his thing, right? He's just like, you can try, just apply and see what happens. Just apply, okay? Yeah, more like Icebeans, yeah. And the best, like, it was funny at the time, right? And then, oh my god. And then I found this, okay? Oh, fuck, it got removed? Oh, no! It got removed! No! Oh, no, please tell me I can find it this way. Hold on. No, it got removed. Okay, wait, content loading. Hold on. Hold on. Fuck! No, I should have fucking wait. Does Reddit do Reddit posts like? Do they work if they were like? I guess they'd have to be archived, right? Hold on, let's see if I can find this. No, I can't. Fuck. Okay, well, listen, okay. Someone stole your job. Okay, well, okay, it's fine, okay? There was this post, like only a couple days ago, okay? And basically it was like, ICE is desperate for qualified applicants. They'll pay you for months to do paperwork and online classes, and then you can quit with 0 consequences. And basically the post was like, you know, when you go in and you enroll at ICE, you spend a few months, like, you don't get put out on the street immediately. You know, you spend a few months in training, which really basically mean you sitting at a desk and like doing nothing, you know? So the whole post was basically like, you could just go in, do like, you know, the training, right? And then quit anytime before you actually get like put out onto the street or anything, right? And then I was like, and I was basic, oh my god! Cheeto! Holy Cheeto! Holy shit, Cheeto! Thank you! I don't know how you found this, but thank you so much. I really appreciate it. What the fuck, Cheeto? Fucking Cheeto coming in clutch, okay? My buddy got laid off from his federal contracting job a few months back. Defense cuts. He was gutted, really believed in the work. He's a veteran, so ICE recruiters started hounding him. They're desperate for anyone with a military background right now. He was about to tell them to kick rocks, but then he read the fine print and had an idea. He applied, AI'd his resume, tentative job offer in a week. Here's the thing, you're on payroll from day one, EOD. Training backlog is 3 to 6 months. You sit in an office doing paperwork. Background investigations cost them 15 to 30K per person. Which, okay, that, hold on, I'll come back to that. There's no minimum service requirement. You can resign whenever you want. He collected 3.5 months of pay sitting at a desk in a field office, read a lot of books, got a little range time, got some decent tactical kit, did some online compliance training modules. Mostly he just applied for other jobs and got some dental work done on that good government insurance, got his FLETC report date, submitted his resignation the next morning. Exit interview, asked why, he said personal reasons, that was it. No penalties, no clawback, nothing. 18K salary, plus whatever they spent investigating him gone. Oh god. And now I'm like, I'm like, no, maybe I should have taken that fucking. I still can do it, but honestly, and this is the part. Well, there's a couple things, right? Some people were contesting, like,
ooh, my fuck, it's a bean stream with the lame memes.
hey, McFiston, welcome in. Of course, okay. Now, some people are like contesting the 15 to 30K. I also feel like that seems like a lot of money. Like, I feel like I don't know if that's how much is spent on background checks. I don't know enough about like that side of things to know. Now the other problem though, and this is kind of why I am interested, why I kind of also wanted to bring it up here, right? So really there's a couple reasons why I wouldn't want to do this anyway, because it's like taking the, you're taking the, you're saying, okay, you work for ICE. Just like the psychic damage that just saying that would do to you, I feel like you would be taking psychic damage for this. The second thing is, right, that the like having the mark of the beast on your resume, I feel like that's a pretty big one as well. Some people were talking about how you don't have to put that on your resume. You can have a gap, and if you're asked about the gap, you can basically, I mean, according to the comments anyway, I'm just kind of like summarizing the general gist of the comments, okay? But basically they were saying you don't have to disclose that. You can just say that you took a break for like mental health reasons or some shit like that, right? And other people were saying apparently now, is it Experian? Is it Experian that does this? Oh, or is it TransUnion? Apparently there is now an employment history report treated like a credit check and maintained through Equifax. Most folks don't know it exists, much less how to opt out. Same with TLO from TransUnion. Your entire history from employment to utilities to car registrations to insurance coverage is available. So that's creepy. Right? That's creepy. So you can't necessarily lie anymore. And then that got me into a whole conversation with one of my friends from the Netherlands, where basically like you're in the Netherlands, like they're not allowed, like most employees are not just straight up allowed to look into your employment history like this. Like they have very strict rules on what they can do. And even stricter rules on like how they can use the information that they do find about you, right? So that just makes me think like, okay, can we get some of that GDPR? Just a little bit. the best they can do is ask you for a criminal record. Yeah, and the thing is that like, if I okay, and I'm gonna be honest. I am gonna be honest, right? I think this is my understanding of like employment law in the U.S., right? Complete layman's understanding. So somebody contest me if they know I'm wrong, or if they think I'm wrong, right?
I am at work. Show hogs. Hoopu. Ima bud fast sneeze bud slash spy.
Sounding a little German there, Lauren. Why'd you cut out so soon? Thank you for the tier 1 sub, Piposito. I'm not gonna be showing hog, I'm sorry. Okay, wait, what was I saying? What was... Oh, right, okay, US employment, yeah, okay, so employers can, like, okay, employers do ask for your employment history, but if they ever call up your former employer, all they are allowed to ask is, like, when did you work, like, did you work there, when did you work there, and what were your roles? They're not allowed to ask, like, were you fired? They're not allowed to ask, like, how were you as an employee? Like, I don't think they can ask for things like that. The only thing they can do is verify your employment. And according to Mr. Beans, again, I have to fact check this, they are allowed to ask if they would rehire you. Like, if you are rehireable, which doesn't necessarily equate to, like, were you a good employee? Now, I think that's different. Like employment, and also an employment history check is, I think, very different from like the type of background check that they would do if you are like trying to get a security clearance or like a government agency, right? And I will say that I don't know the exact laws on it, but if I feel like if I am somebody at a government agency, I would want to know if somebody's lying about not having worked at ICE. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I would want to know that. Does
Would
that
you
make
rehire
sense?
them? Yes. Haha, it was me all along. Give me my job back.
Oh no. Talos has been... Wait, hold on. Why do I not know... What is this emote? Oh, whispering? Why is this... Why is whispering automatically fucking... How am I gonna find a girlfriend if I tell them I watched someone called Icebeans? Listen, at least I'm not actually employed by ICE yet, right? I'm lying about not being spied on by ICE. Hey, Creel. I think any law enforcement employment would show in a background check. Well, that's what I'm saying, Creel, is that, like, you know, it's not that you can just... So we were talking about... Okay, so we were talking about somebody who potentially, like, goes and works for ICE for, like, a short amount of... Let's say they work for ICE for a short amount of time, like 3 to 6 months, right? And then they quit, and they go to somewhere else, and they lie about not having worked for ICE on their resume. Which, if I'm understanding this correctly, if you go and get employed by, like, some random, like, business, like a, you know, private sector business, right? That doesn't really require, like, a security clearance type level shit, right? Then they're not going to, like, fact check you on if you have, like, a gap in your resume for that 3 to 6 months period, right? And, but if you did go for some place that required a security clearance, right? Then that's a problem, right? Because I feel like that would come up in that kind of security clearance background check. Common word, all lowercase, emote name. No, you're right. I should change that. I should also I need, you know what, actually I'm putting this on the fucking list, okay? I need to do a complete like rehaul of my emotes this year because I am tired of having like no slots all the time. You know? I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. Okay, how would I do, but see, the problem is, like, I'm gonna change it to Dr. D Whisper, okay? Can I do that? Easily? No, apparently I can't do it. I have to remove it entirely and then re-add it. I thought you could just, like, I thought you could just change it. Dr. D Whisper. Okay. She's putting it on an ice list. Rehaul emotes so you can add... Delete one of these? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Peoplesido. I do need to delete. But it's because... Okay, no, but see, Peoplesido, for that... Okay, listen. For that one, I genuinely can't decide which version I like better. I literally cannot decide which version I like better. Now that I say that, here, let me, I do need to... Oh my god, I didn't realize Omni was one of my editors. Okay. Let me do that real quick. Alright, cool. Might as well not be animated. I can barely see the shake on mobile. That explains everything. No! No! Omni... I think Omni was... No, never mind. I don't know how long Omni's been an editor, but I don't think Omni's actually added I don't think he's added any... I don't actually know if he's done any of my... Any, like, emote management for me. And Leonard, yes, I am constantly up against the 1,000 slot limit. It's gotten so bad. It's gotten so bad that look, okay, here I'll show you, okay? Let me just show you what's fucking going on with my emotes, okay? It's gotten so bad that I have a few different sets of emotes. One of them is called Border Crisis. Okay? And these are mostly emotes that I want to add, but I don't have space for, so I'm waiting for space to like magically appear. And then I also have the Shadow Realm, where I have sent like emotes that I've removed. I've sent them here because I don't want to straight up like delete them, because maybe we'll want them in the future, okay? Look, all of the fucking different glorps are here. You know? So I don't know. I really don't know what to do. 1,000 emotes are not enough, okay? And for whatever reason, BTTV has always fucked up with my channel. So I've never been able to like make it successfully. Like I can't manage BTTV emotes because otherwise I would do. Maybe I should try again and see if it works this time, so that at least I can take advantage of the however many slots BTTV gives you, which is what, like 50 slots? At least that's 50 slots that I can use for like more standard emotes. I think Cheeto did this with Chris, maybe. BTTV fell. I wish BTTV would give you more slot. Honestly, I wish. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I would pay like $2 a month to have like a bigger emote slot for 7TV. I feel like that would be like if I could pay $2 a month and get like 2,000 emotes. Can you fucking imagine that? What? That's a fucking no-brainer, right? Yeah, I'm surprised that they don't. They do have a fucking premium thing where you can pay them money, but it just gives you like fucking like fancy ass names where it's like, why? I don't mind supporting you, but shiny username and yeah, see, I don't care about that kind of thing, you know? I would like the memes, please. Okay, what are we doing today? What are we doing today? Oh, right, the curse thing. I could show you the curse. Show you the curse. Okay, I'm gonna show it to y'all. And then maybe we'll find something. Maybe we'll find something. We'll find something suitably cursed to watch while I maybe finish it. Because there's no way I will work on it after today if I don't finish, like, if I don't get to the point where it gives me another dopamine hit today, then it will just become a forgotten project. I'm just being completely real, okay? Alright, how do I bring this up? I think actually the best way to do this, you watched the Barney thing, right? No, we didn't. Because why? No, something happened. No, something. What did we something what did wait, what did what were we watching? What did we end up watching? Something, it was some breaking news thing, okay, Leonard? It was some breaking news thing or something like that. When something happened, we started watching it, so we could probably finish it, okay? Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna, It was Tuna's fault, was it? No, I feel like somebody came into chat and said, oh my god, some big thing is happening. I think it might have been actually, was it like the like Donald Trump, like, press conference or something? It might have been Venezuela. It was what happened last week, bro? I have been seriously considering, so I'm setting this up, by the way, so that you can see it. I've seriously been considering increasing the restrictions on my, like, app blocker so that I don't, like, so that I get even less time to doom scroll, because I have been doing nothing but, like, anxiously looking for news on, like NATO, Greenland, Iran, Venezuela, Cuba, like fucking ice in Minnesota. Like, it's been nothing but that, and it's been very stressful. This one is better. Okay, well, here, they said the Magic School Bus one. Here, I will open it up. Okay. Okay. Although I will say I was never really a Magic School Bus person, not because I don't like it, just because I don't know, I was more of a Barney person. Top lane Teemo? No, I'm not doing top lane Teemo. It settled the EU versus US debate. Once and for all, we are truly our superior. Oh no. Oh, okay, no, hold on, geek. No. Y'all are still, it's still possible for y'all to fuck up, okay? Don't forget, if y'all don't actually do anything in response to, like, if y'all don't do anything, if, like, he invades Greenland, if y'all don't do anything and y'all just, like, let NATO fall and then nothing happens, then y'all aren't much better. You know? Who's not a Magic School Bus person? The fuck? I just mean that I never watched it as a kid. I watched some of it, but I never, it never was like formative part of my childhood, like Sesame Street was. I think that's what I mean, right? We already sent boots on ground. Germany did the same. UK to here. Oh, no. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying y'all haven't done anything. I'm just saying that, like, I want, so far, everything that has been done is, like, it is preventative, right? But it's also, like, I don't know. I want to see, like, some steely spine. Like, it's almost like I want to see Trump. I need to see Trump actually get checked, right?
Honk, honk.
Oh, no. Lauren? Lauren?
I love you, you love me. Release the files on Jeffrey Epstein, fucking shrimp dick orange fuck. Barney Supremacy, Pock Shadow Mew.
Pock Shadow Mew? Okay, how do I do this? Display capture. Okay, I don't normally do a display capture, okay? But, I think we might need to do... We might need to do it for this one. Denmark already said they'd shoot first, ask question later. Oh, yeah, no, that's great, okay? And I believe that that would happen. Don't get me wrong at all, okay? Don't get me wrong. I do believe that would happen. I just want... It's just one of those things where it's like, I want to see it. I want to see it actually happen. I know that that requires, like... I know that that requires, like, him to actually make a move, and that I don't think I want that. But, yeah. Okay, anyways. Okay. So, y'all may be familiar with, y'all might be familiar with, this
I
clip.
wouldn't have as much cool stuff if God didn't agree with me. Woof!
Okay, I'm sure y'all are familiar with that. Okay. I'm sure y'all are familiar. Okay, everyone's seen that. I don't like where this is going. So I had an idea yesterday. And then I spent, like, I want to say, let's see. I messaged Omni at about 10 p.m. So I was already, like, 2 hours into it. I stopped to have dinner at 12 a.m. And then 4 hours later, I was done with this, okay?
I wouldn't have as much cool stuff if God didn't agree with me.
Again. Oh no, not the fucking follow! Right. Dixie loves Rain World. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Send it to her.
I wouldn't have as much cool stuff if God didn't agree with me.
Okay. Send it to Omni. I sent it to Omni and he said, you know what? Maybe Ice has a point. Is that the wolf you're fighting? No. Okay, now to my credit, okay, the whole reason I had that idea to begin with is because I've kind of always wanted to have the NSC dog alert as an alert. But like I know she's had like you know she's expressed like you know she doesn't like the alert that it's like whatever it's sexualization, and it's like on one hand it's I don't know there's like there's discourse that you can have about that, right? And in a way, I'm like, I don't feel like super comfortable putting it as a straight up alert that people can give me money for, you know? But you know, she was like parroting. She was parroting Meowdolin, who is here. Can I bring this up? She was parroting here. Let me put this away. Where is my? She was parroting this chick, right?
I think the animatronics get a little quirky, and so do I. So.
This is the dog girl, right? She was parroting her. So I feel like it. I personally feel like it would be very funny if the way that we did this was through animation. Still using the audio, but I'm not using NSC. You know what I mean? But yes, I do plan to make it more cursed. Well, it's gonna get more cursed. So maybe I can finish working on it today. Perfect. I think here, let me tell. Oh my god, this fucking shot, dude. This I was using this shot as a reference. You know, I think these are piercings. I can't actually tell because you don't really see it on other shots of her. It's bad. It's so bad, dude. You just listen to it's not that face. Okay, hold on.
There are a lot of cat girls you've loved?
Unfortunately.
What are your
Where the magic happens. These are all of my tales for everything. The back ones are tales of all the cat girls that I've ever loved.
Are there a lot of cat girls you've loved?
Unfortunately.
What are your favorite cat girls?
Submissive ones. I thought it'd be
This is the beginning of Ice drawing furry porn art. Oh no! This is the worst part, okay? Because this whole time I was like, you know, I've actually I'm not gonna lie, I want to get into more animating, okay? I want to get into more animating. And this project so far, I've actually learned a lot already because I've learned like you know, like one thing I learned with this. Okay, wait, hold on. Shh, magic school bus. Shh. Okay, hold on. Am I logged in? No, I'm not. I'm not fucking logged in. Okay, whatever. One thing I've learned with this project is how to like sync up like mouth animations, you know what I mean? And like what different mouth, like different sounds look like when you're drawing them, right? Anti-bestiality beans? No, Eon! No, okay, listen, I'm just saying, okay? I'm just telling you, okay? You have a choice, chat, okay? You have a choice. Either you get hentai bestiality beans, or you get ice beans. Okay? Which one do you want? I need money either way, okay? You can pick. Oh my god. I want ice beans personally. Walks and socks, welcome in. This is sleep deprivation. Talking. Beans following the path of many of my favorite VTubers. Begin as furry artists, then branch out, bro. Oh. Anyways, let's keep working on it. I had to do okay, listen, actually I'm just gonna vent about this and then we'll start and no, I am gonna override. We're doing the Barney video, okay? Fuck your magic school bus. I'll watch it. I'll watch it on But no, thank you for the link, Leonard. I will watch the Magic School Bus one. I just want to, now that we mentioned Barney, I want to watch the Barney one, right? Okay, also, let me open up Spine. Okay, but check out this cover Froggy did too. Okay. But yeah, like, I have actually learned a lot. Like, I did this in the most, like, cursed way possible. But, well, not cursed way, right? But, like, janky way, maybe. Because, fine. Let's get the art big. Big! Icebeans needs Gooners Anonymous. She must know she isn't alone. Yeah, so I did this in the most, like, fucking janky way possible. This was done, like I drew the frames for the actual, like, tail wagging. Like, I hand animated it and then put it into Spine, right? And just did, like, a fucking frame-by-frame animation for the wag, right? And then I add, like, the mouths, right? Because I had just, like, drawn them, and I needed to know if it would even fucking work, right? So I had to do, like... I had to go in and look at, like, the exact timestamp of each mouth, or each sound. And... I don't know, I don't think this is how people normally do this. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think that this is how people do mouth animations, but, like... So I basically, like, you can see this doesn't work. I have to redraw it, essentially, right? But I wanted to see if it would work. Or if it would look correct. So now I can actually go back in and draw... Well, what I might do... is keep the frame animation, but then draw each head out separately, and then draw the head as, like... Basically, I'll rig it. So that then I can control the head motion. Soon she will have the power to draw and rig fill VTuber model. I feel like I could already do that, Leonard. I just need to learn VTube Studio, right? Because I know Spine. It's just that Spine doesn't have, like, a framework to turn rigged models into, like, it doesn't have, like, whatever's necessary to turn, like, rigged skeletons into something that can be processed by VTube Studio. But yeah, fucking curse, bro. I still need to... obviously, I also need to, like, color it in and everything. But, like, can you imagine? I want to make it look like Meowdolin. Imagine if it looked like fucking Meowdolin. You just need every piece as a separate layer. Yeah, that part, that part I can do, Eon. Like, that's how this bird is animated, right? Like, that's how this guy right here is animated. Is, like, he's got every little piece of him is you know, on a separate layer. So I'm already used to, like, rigging that kind of thing. But I do enjoy combining, like, frame by frame and rigs like this, or using Spine to do like to make emotes and stuff where it would otherwise normally be, like, a pain in the ass to do, right? Why is it every time I tune into this stream, I take psychic damage and curse knowledge? Okay, listen. McFiston, you're learning, goddammit. You're learning. You're learning something. Take your fucking knowledge pills. Okay. How do I... Okay. Alright, let's watch this Barney thing. Let's watch this Barney thing. I'm assuming that it doesn't need to be big screen content. We can make it big screen content. We can make it big screen content, but I think the cursedness should probably be front and center, you know? I just feel very strongly that that should be the case, right? Okay. I like how we were literally 55 seconds into this as well. That's fucking wild, bro. The attention span on this channel is unreal. Completely unreal. Okay, also where do we want to start with it? Okay, here, let's start. Let me know if it's too loud, by the way. I don't have my normal like volume control shits today. Oh no. Louder? Can't hear it? Okay.
Barney is a dinosaur that comes from our imagination. This is what we're told in the intro for every episode of Barney.
Never mind, you said.
He is just a normal...
Wait, do you still want it louder? Hold on, I can turn it up louder.
Plush toy dinosaur that a group of kids imagine as this big, talking, magical creature that takes them on crazy, make-believe adventures and teaches them life lessons along the way, before turning back into a toy and giving us one final wink at the end of every episode. It's a very wholesome part of our collective childhood.
Shut up, Chodole! Shut
up! But
up!
Of course, if I'm talking about it, then you know that I have once again started to overthink a show that was made for little babies. And that's because there's another line in the intro of this show that's always kind of bothered me. But Mom has never seen him 'cause she doesn't know our secret. What exactly does this mean? What secret? Well, if you look back at the early episodes of Barney and the Backyard Gang, you'll see that Barney's existence was actually a massive secret that the kids kept from their parents.
Would you all like to go right now? Yes! Your mom will hear us.
Tina!
And just in time. Your mom's coming. Gotta go.
Barney! Mommy's coming!
And they never explain why. They even go as far as to...
Hey, yo! What? I don't remember this. I don't remember this. I definitely did not watch this, era of Barney, right? I definitely did not.
physically hide Barney when parents come into the room. Which is strange, because if Barney is just an imaginary friend like we've been told, then why bother hiding him? And it's not like the fact that they have an imaginary dinosaur friend is the secret, because the kids are more than willing to tell their parents about Barney.
Who are you talking to? Oh, just one of our make-believe friends. We call him Barney. He's our dinosaur.
Well, Barney must be a very good friend.
So, what exactly is this secret that they're keeping from their parents? Why do they need to physically hide Barney? What do these kids think will happen if their parents see their imaginary friend? Well, this all takes on a whole new meaning when we look at the episode.
We have collective psychosis! White people cute!
A Day at the Beach with Barney. In this episode, the kids want to go to the beach, but Michael and Amy's dad is busy working, so they can't.
That was Daddy on the phone, and he's got to work this weekend, so we're not going to be able to go to the beach.
So instead, they use their imagination to make Barney show up, and he takes them on a fun imaginary beach adventure for the day.
Close your eyes and pretend real hard, and I'll take you on a make-believe trip to the beach.
But there's something that happens at the end of this episode
I thought
after
Barney
the kids
did-
return home.
I thought Barney ran a daycare or something. I thought so too. I'm not gonna lie. I thought he did run a daycare. I think he does, but I don't know. They went to Epstein Island. No.
That will forever change the way you view Barney.
Okay.
This is the way we want to be. Want to be.
Hey yo.
Where did they get the sand?
The kids brought back a bucket full of sand. They actually did go to the beach. This make-believe adventure actually happened, which means Barney is not imaginary. He is real. And the implications of this are kind of disturbing. There is a large dinosaur man who regularly visits these kids and takes them away from their homes without their parents' knowledge or consent, and he's convinced them to lie to their parents about him and physically hide him inside of their home, because obviously any parent would be horrified if they came across this massive intruder who routinely kidnaps their children.
Would you all like to go right now? Your mom will hear us.
I mean, just
Hey,
look at how
yo.
confused and disturbed they are by this bucket of sand. This is not an implication that I am making up. This is something that the show kind of directly tells us. Barney later has a song about stranger danger that is just so hypocritical and hilarious in retrospect.
Never talk to strangers. That's very good advice.
Okay, Barney might be for unmarried felon. Okay, come on now. That last part's not. That last part isn't. That last part's not confirmed though.
Cause you just can't tell if they're good or bad, even though they may seem nice.
Furry art? Oh,
Don't
Angry
get
Moose on the
in their
loose.
car.
It's too late. It's too late, buddy. Okay, I've already fallen down the fucking rabbit hole. All right, it's too fucking late. Okay, your disapproval is too late. Okay, you could have saved me. You could have saved me. You personally could have saved me, but you didn't. And now you get Beans furry art. That's right.
Back and tell a grown-up friend.
Don't talk to stranger.
Why is Barney a fucked up purple in some clips? It's because this is the old Barney. This is like the ancient Barney of years past. This is the Barney that I grew up with, more or less, right? Substantiated expectations. Dank pilot episode Barney. I've never seen pilot episode Barney. He's a Somalian daycare runner. She's already learning how to draw Barney in advance.
Unless it's me, Barney. In that case, it's fine. Don't tell your parents about me. You can get inside.
Oh my god, the fucking shot, bro!
It's me, Barney. In that case, it's fine. Don't tell your parents.
The fucking shit, the creep shot, bro! Ice Barnes.
It's about me. You can get inside of my Barney mobile. That's totally fine. That's different. Literally, the logo for Barney and Friends is a silhouette of Barney leading a bunch of children away from their homes. This is so weird and creepy once you realize
The
that
baby. The fucking baby, dude!
Barney is a secret that they kept from the parents.
Your mom will hear us.
And we've only
Your
scratched
mom
the
will hear
surface
us.
of what's really going on with this purple dinosaur. So stick with me, because together we're going to truly uncover Barney's secret after a quick word from our sponsor.
Okay. God damn it.
Oh no, I've been in a car accident again. I should call my lawyer. I'm
Okay, wait, can we sponsor? Ooh. Okay.
Link in the description.
Thank you.
So, what exactly is Barney? Because yes, he does seem to have a real physical effect on the world,
This is
but
Barney the
he's also
Pied
just an
Piper.
ordinary-looking toy that only comes to life if the children imagine him. So, how is Barney both real and imaginary? Well, The intro of the show never actually says that Barney is an imaginary dinosaur. It specifically uses the words, a dinosaur from our imagination.
Barney is a dinosaur from our imagination.
As in, Barney is a real dinosaur that can interact with the world and be seen by anyone, but he can only
Make Barney
be
main
manifested
screen?
from
Alright, here, I will make Barney main screen. Are you happy? Here, I'll make Barney main screen. That's fine. Let's do that, and then do that. Okay, yes. Alright.
power of children's imaginations. It's like he's some kind of supernatural.
Barney is a stuffed animal that they imagine is real, is how I always took it. I don't think I thought about, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I thought about, like, how that worked. Who wins? Darkness buffed Barney on Part 4, Episode 1? Hey, Glitterbell! Welcome in. We're watching a creepy Barney breakdown, okay? We're finding out that Barney was a fucking pedophile in the making, okay? He asked people to keep secrets from their parents. He asked kids to he led kids away into unsupervised excursions to the beach, okay? And I was watching Barney. I didn't think I was thinking about plot. Yeah, I don't think I thought about like the existential, like, oh, okay, what does that really mean? But also like I didn't really. I mean, I didn't analyze it at all. You know what I mean? Still think Barney's a blonde Republican woman who dresses up in a furry suit. Wasn't there like a thing? Is it Barney that has like the controversy where like one of the Barneys is like? I feel like I remember this. Like one of the Barneys is like a fucking weirdo. I could be remembering wrong.
Mental parasite that feeds off of perception and belief. It's like he's a cognito hazard from the SCP Foundation. Okay, but then what does Barney want? Why is he secretly taking these kids on these adventures and teaching them things? Well, the main thing that Barney asks these children to do in pretty much every episode is to use their imagination.
Use your imagination.
Use our imaginations.
Which
what the fuck?
Makes sense
Why does it
because,
sound
as we
so
know,
weird?
Barney needs imagination to exist. But something really interesting starts to happen as the series progresses and more kids start to believe in Barney.
What? Who are you? This is our friend Barney. He's a dinosaur, and he loves kids.
Hi, Derek.
Oh
I'm glad to
no!
meet you.
We're all members of Barney's Backyard Gang, and we'd like you to be a member too.
By episode 4 and 5 of the original series,
Hey, yo.
after Barney has already been introduced to a few new kids, he suddenly gains the ability to magically bring children from their homes to him completely on his own
Hey yo, what's going on, bro?
without any warning.
Let me get the rest of the backyard gang
Huh? Yo, this fucking script is this freeze frame.
here before I explain. I'll bring them all over. Hi, everybody.
And this is something that the kids
Oh my
even
God, the
acknowledge
hi,
is
everybody.
weird and different.
We usually call you when we need you. This time, you called us.
It's almost like Barney became more powerful because of the increase in children who believed in him. In episode 5, we also see Tina, a new...
Oh no, Tuna called it. Oh,
This is what Tuna
Tuna
was screaming about Icebean AA.
Tuna called it. Hey, female eunuchs, thank you for the 420. Holy shit. I'm most upset that Barney appears to have no mask, like he moves around too much. Yeah, you know what, Vox and Socks, I would agree with you, but I actually think it'd be more terrifying if he did have masks, you know? Like, wouldn't that make his movements more terrifying? Because now you're actually like, okay, he could just like squish this little girl just like by stepping on her. You know?
Obama!
Thank you for the 50 bits. I appreciate it. Barney's like a half a step away from. He's SCP got. No, he's an SCP, right? He's a. At this point, I don't think we can get around it.
Neighborhood friend now has her own Barney doll that she can use to summon Barney whenever she wants.
Thank you, Mommy. I can't go to sleep without Barney.
You're right. Barney is special.
And we know it's a new one because it has a slightly different design, and the intro still says that the original Barney doll still lives with Michael and Amy.
Barney lives with Michael and with Amy.
It's clear that Barney's influence and power is growing, and it continues to grow every time they introduce Barney to more.
When? How? Are you sure?
Thank you for the 145.
Barney is the Hat Man for children's Tylenol. This is canon now.
Hat Man? Wait, what is Hat Man? Do I want to know what Hat Man is?
And more susceptible children. And this all culminates into the point of no return for this franchise. Barney's first ever live musical concert.
Okay. Bro. I don't remember this.
This is when Barney spreads from just a couple backyard friends into a massive sensation, with tons of new children and even parents now believing in him. It seems by this point, Barney has become so powerful that his existence being known by parents is no longer an issue. Now, he is simply an unstoppable force that no one can deny. And also, we know this concert episode is canon to the lore of the Barney TV show because the kids later mention it in future episodes.
Hey, let's do that song we did in our concert.
This concert represents the moment when Barney's influence reaches a completely new level. We see tons of children, all with their own Barney dolls that they will later bring back to their homes to continue spreading this infection. And it should be no surprise that this concert is also the very first time that the dinosaur himself multiplies.
Hey yo, what the fuck? Oh wait, hold on. What is hold on. What is this? The music? What? I can't take Benadryl because I owe the Hat Man money and I don't want to see him? Huh? No, I don't know Hat Man. I don't know this meme. Or I don't know this,
Let's plan a big surprise for the backyard gang. I'll use my magic. And zap!
And this growth only
what was her
continues
name?
exponentially.
Baby Bop? Beans doesn't know about fucking Benadryl. Hat Man fuck me sideways. Well, you gotta educate me. Come on now, McFiston. You know how this works.
As the years go on and we get more and more Barney shows and movies, like a virus, Barney continues to multiply into more dinosaur characters. He is now able to fully reveal himself to any parent without any repercussions.
Alright, Testy, have a good one.
Secret is even removed from the intro. And instead of requiring a large group of children focusing intently for a long time to summon him, now Barney can almost instantly appear.
Barney,
Who is Benadryl Hat Man fucking sideways to us?
And Barney's also reached the point where even if someone doesn't like or believe in him, they can't get rid of him.
Okay, Barney, you're really here because of my imagination and you're about to disappear.
Cody!
I do not believe in you.
It's okay, Cody. I believe in you.
And all of this leads us to the Barney franchise's most recent and controversial development. The 2024 animated show, Barney's World.
Ew! What the fuck is that? Hey yo, what the fuck is that? Huh? What the shit?
Franchise's most recent and controversial development.
Rip Cody. Yes. Press F to pay respects to Cody. Okay, that kid was never seen again. Alive. Okay. His parents had to identify him. Wait, what the fuck is this though?
2024 animated.
How did they make him worse? How did they make him look worse? How did they make him look worse? What the fuck is this tooth gap shit?
Show.
What is this? Is this the notch that lets him, like, dig into, like, the good meaty bits better? What? Cody got lost in the woods. He's out there. He's out there with the Mama JF. Jesus fucking Christ. Focus groups? Yeah, this is the woke DEI. This is what happens, okay? A doesn't understand Barney. I do not know. I certainly do not understand Barney lore. No. Nope. Nope.
Barney's world.
Meet Barney, the singing and dancing purple dinosaur.
Yay!
In an all-new animated series.
With a little.
Okay. Who was talking about him not having mass earlier? I feel like this is even worse. Look at how fucking limber he is.
Purple dinosaur.
Yay!
In an all-new animated.
This thing doesn't weigh, like, this thing doesn't weigh a single ounce.
Series.
With a little magical help, the possibilities
Oh no!
are endless.
Get ready to explore
Barney
an
gymnast.
incredible new world.
This is a reboot of the Barney TV show,
Bro.
and a lot of people weren't really fans of the animated redesign they did for Barney.
Hey, friends!
It more or less follows the same formula.
Ew, you know what you know what he looks like? He looks like a fucking sidekick character, dude. Like, the way that he's animated is like fucking quintessential annoying sidekick character. Barney's a cognito hazard SCP. It comes intermediate by belief, gets stronger. Once it has evolved, it takes on new forms throughout time. An interdimensional being that's been here since the dawn of civilization. A parasite that attaches to consciousness where it emerges.
Except with one very notable difference. In this version of the show, for the first time ever, Barney is never shown in his toy form. He is now always just a large magical talking dinosaur, and unlike all the previous episodes, now he never
doesn't
disappears
return
at the end.
Oh shit.
In this series, Barney can even fly and transform the world in ways he never could before. So maybe this latest entry into the Barney franchise is showing us Barney at his absolute most powerful, where he is no longer bound.
Okay, to be fair, couldn't he transform shit like before as well? Like, I'm certain I remember, like, Barney being able to transform places into, like, oh, it's a, like, you know, here, we've turned this into, like, an activity zone now. And, like, you know, I feel like I remember that. You know, I could be, he transformed Cody into the Shadow Realm. I just think, I feel like I remember that, you know? So, that shot of him, like, transforming an entire town or whatever the fuck, I feel like that wasn't that remarkable, right? Not remarkable, but, like, it doesn't, represent, like, oh yeah, like a super expansion of his powers, right?
By a toy or the limitations of children's imaginations. And the smoking gun to prove this is once again in the show's intro, in the very specific way they introduce Barney.
In Barney's world, with your favorite purple dinosaur.
In Barney's world with your favorite purple dinosaur. For the first time ever, the intro no longer describes Barney as a dinosaur that comes from our imagination.
Barney is a dinosaur from our imagination.
He simply just exists on his own, because at this point, Barney has become such a global sensation that he has gained total dominion over our world, and has completely reshaped it into his image. Maybe this isn't just an animated reboot of the Barney franchise. What if Barney literally transformed the world into this imaginary cartoon redesign, and what we are seeing here truly is Barney's world? And that is where the Purple Dinosaur's story ends. At least for now, until we get that A24 Barney movie that's in the works, apparently. Yes, that's a real thing that's happening. But we're still
Wait,
left
what's
with
A24?
one final unanswered question. Where did Barney originally come from? I mean, maybe this is just a world where anything that children imagine can come to life. Maybe there's nothing particularly special about Barney the purple dinosaur, and there could have just as easily been a blue giraffe that took over the world. But remember, back in the very first episode of Barney and the Backyard Gang, before
A24 makes thrillers, horror, and drama movies. Okay. So the fact that you're telling me the fact that they're making a Barney movie is, okay. That is strange. A24 is a prestige boutique horror movie studio that makes... Wait. That means they know, right? Like, that means that... Okay. Alright. Okay.
If we ever saw Barney imagined into real life, there already was an existing toy dinosaur in Michael and Amy's home, and we never actually found out where it originally came from.
Oh, Michael, look what I found! Barney the dinosaur! How'd he get in there?
They find him inside of an old box in their garage,
This is
and
like
it seems
the
like
plot
they're
to
already
Jumanji.
familiar with him, but they don't know how he got in there.
How'd he get in there?
Well, I believe the answer to this question can be found hidden in the 1998 theatrical movie Barney's Great Adventure. But just a warning, this movie has some kind of unsettling implications for this franchise.
Join Barney, Baby Bop, and BJ in the magical musical
BJ.
adventure every young child has been waiting for.
Let's go!
Barney's Great Adventure, the movie.
Lots of fun.
In this movie, Barney and a couple of new kids discover a shooting star has landed in their grandparents' barn.
It looks like some sort of egg.
The star turns out to be a mysterious egg that they learn is actually an alien species called Dreammakers.
Yo, what the fuck is that? Yo, what is this? What is this esoteric shit? Hello? Yo, what the fuck is this? This is terrifying. Oh my god, somebody put effort into, this is fucked up. What the, hold on a second. Hold on. Bro, what the I need some analysis of this, okay? I'm just gonna put it in, I'm gonna put it in cursed, so I can remember to look it up later. But what the fuck is this? This is some, like, this, oh, okay, this almost looks like the Nazi script, dude. I have a really stupid question. Why are we redrawing the light gray lines to be black? Why weren't they just drawn black in the first place? No. So it's not that I'm so okay. So technically these light lines are black. They are, or so they were black, right? See? It's just that I've because this was the rough sketch. So now this was the rough sketch for this, right? And I need to now do, like, basically the final
Icebeans.
drawing.
I had so much fun with you shooting down refugee boats in the late 2010s.
No.
We slayed so hard, bestie.
No, I never did any of that. No, Lauren, you're not supposed to be here. Goodbye. Roachboss69, welcome in. So now I'm doing, basically what I'm doing now is the final drawing, and I'm just using my earlier drawing as, like, I'm just tracing over it, right? And now you can also see how I'm starting to add more, like, detail, clean up some things that I, thought looked shitty. Like, I'm just basically doing a lot more cleaning up and refining of the actual drawing. So I've just reduced the opacity of these lighter lines because it would be more of a pain in the ass to go in and, like, correct those previous lines. You know what I mean? It's not a stupid question, by the way. It's totally fine. But yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Dream maker inside, Every 1,000 years or so, an egg falls from the skies. A visitor from days gone by who has a gift to share for boys and girls around the world, for children everywhere.
Barney and the kids go on an epic adventure to try and return the
The
egg back to where
audacity
it
of
first
this
landed, and in the end, they are successful, and it hatches into this weird little alien
Okay, that's
koala
kind of
thing.
cute. That's kind of cute though. That's kind of cute. This is a cursed Barney deep dive. Oh yeah.
Show
Absolutely.
kids their dreams.
Hey, what are you doing? Look, it's me.
So that's the Dreammaker's gift, to let you see your own dreams.
It's just sort of a generic throwaway Barney adventure. These kids and the Dreammaker never really get mentioned again. But despite that, I believe that it is heavily implied in this movie that Barney the dinosaur is actually the same species as the Dreammaker. Yes, I am going to be claiming that Barney is an alien. This isn't something that's ever stated in the movie, and I can't even find anyone online who's ever come to this conclusion, but I'm pretty damn sure that this is actually an intentional secret left by the filmmakers. I don't know what else this evidence could mean. So, first off, obviously the Dreammaker looks a lot like Barney in his plush toy form. But there's also the fact that the Dreammaker's gift is to show
came
people
to that conclusion
their
in 2
dreams.
seconds.
Abby, is this your dream?
Yes, and I'm seeing it.
We are.
AKA, it allows children
I'm just invading your privacy. No big deal. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I like how they didn't even try to do like the the Harry Potter thing where you only see your dream, right? You only see your like innermost desire. No, everybody gets to see what you're dreaming of. That those adults.
We are.
These adults better not get there. Just imagine, bro. Pretty sure the person... Oh, shit. Why did I do this? Why do I do this to myself? Okay, pretty sure the person who made this is on the list after downloading 200 hours of Barney content with no kids. Jesus Christ.
AKA, it allows children to bring what they imagine to life and have it be seen by others, which is exactly what Barney has always done.
My school friends and I have so much fun here. I wish they were here right now.
Use your imagination.
Okay.
And this would also explain why Barney has always needed children to exist in his big talking Barney form.
The Dreammaker who has a gift to share for boys and girls around the world, for children everywhere.
The Dreammaker is also described as a visitor from days gone by.
A visitor from days gone by.
And of course, Barney takes on the appearance of a dinosaur, which is a creature that lived on Earth millions of years ago, aka a creature from days gone by. And when speculating about what the egg could be, Barney even says,
Maybe it's a dinosaur like me.
But I think the most telling moment in this movie is Barney's initial reaction to the shooting star.
To tell you the truth,
Hey, maybe your grandma will know. Let's go ask her.
Oh, okay.
Barney was clearly about to tell them something before he was cut off. He was about to nervously tell them the truth, but then we never get to hear it.
Well, to tell you the truth,
Hey, maybe your grandma will know.
Doesn't it sound like he was about to reveal some crazy lore? And this moment never gets paid off later in the movie. I think that Barney was about to tell them that he has seen an egg like this before because he too came from an egg that fell from the sky because Barney is actually an alien dream maker. And if you still don't believe me, then take a look at the final shot of this movie.
Barney, this is a...
Yo!
The Dreammaker Creator and the Barney toy are sitting side by side, very much emphasizing how extremely similar they are. And then they both have their own versions of the iconic Barney wink.
No, bro.
Barney is an alien. This feels genuinely intentional, and this little wink ending has a very unsettling implication for the entire Barney franchise.
Yo, also the other implication is that, like, look at that fucking little Dreammaker's little, like, he's still alive even though he's basically in toy form, right? This is some Stephen King shit. This is some Stephen King shit right here, dude. Why hasn't Stephen King gotten on this? You know?
Literally every episode of this show
We
ends
should-
with the
we should
Barney
watch
toy
the- okay.
doing a final wink or twinkle.
Okay, I feel like I'm fucking up this nose.
And now we realize the true meaning of this is that the Barney toy was never actually a toy. He has always been a living, breathing alien who just pretended to be an inanimate object to trick people into letting him into their homes where he can slowly feed off of children's imaginations like a
bruh.
parasite. Why were they surprised to find the Barney toy in a specific box in the first episode?
Oh, Michael, look what I found! Barney the dinosaur! How'd he get in there?
Because Barney has never been a toy. He has always been able to move on his own. He went into that box because he knew they would find him there. Every time he is just sitting there in the background of
Oh
a
my
scene,
God.
he is actually secretly watching them. This is Barney's true secret, and it is something that he has been telling us over and over again at the end of
Maybe
every
Barney Vampire?
single episode.
That okay.
Okay, well, that's there you go, bye.
Yeah, there we go. Bye.
That's very good at
Excellent ending. Okay, that was great. Okay, all right. Fine, we'll watch the Magic School Bus. We'll watch the Magic School Bus. God damn it. Okay, bye. Okay, I am. Hold on. Before I move on, I'm gonna lose my shit if I don't actually. Okay, so we've got this is the.
Haha, joke's on him. He can't ruin a childhood I didn't have.
Okay, come on now. Okay, so we got that, and then we've got like that. Hold on. Give me a second. If I don't do this now, I will not be able to focus. So, let me just very quickly draw the shape of this nose before I go completely fucking insane. Okay? And then there is a... Okay, that should work. Okay, alright. There's a Teletubbies one? God damn it! Fine, I'll subscribe to you. You make good shit. Oh, Magic School Bus. Doppelganger theory. Okay, here, let's take a quick break and look at some, what is this? Oh no.
You know what? I'll fucking say it. Fuck it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh, Gappy, what's happening?
You know what? I'll fucking say it. Fuck it. Biggest anti-woke take, easily. Actually, no, I should. On January 6th, I was obviously...
3 for me, only at Chili's. Get you a bottomless drink, bottomless chips and salsa, an entree like a cheese.
Wait! No! Are you watching Gabby while working on your furry artistry? No, we were taking a break from watching cursed theories about children's shows that actually have some very disturbing and possibly pedophilic insinuations in them, okay? What the fuck ROM hack was he playing? I don't know. Yeah, I'm doing that while while working on my furry artistry, okay, Shadow? What is this?
You know one thing I'm proud of?
Gabby drove on a flat tire for a year? Bro. Oh no, Beans is becoming an art CC commentator? Never!
Chat, I've never been to the ER before. I didn't realize this was a thing until I talked to, like, nurse and doctor people.
Okay. I'm knock on wood. I've never been to the ER before either. I don't know that that's like I mean, of course you could have gone to the ER if you had like some I don't know. I don't think I've ever been to the ER before. Is that like a normal thing? Not a normal thing, but like okay, to be clear, I've never been to the ER for myself. There we go. That's probably a better idea. A better way to say. I have been to the ER. Like I have been, yeah, but never for myself. Which is probably nice, right? Is that, I guess, uncommon as an experience, or is it common or what? I didn't really think about like what that might mean, right? Last time I was in the ER, I almost had sepsis. That's crazy. I went to the ER of numerous times. I have solid memory.
Apparently, people will go to the ER for the dumbest shit. Like, people will be like, hey, I have a cough. I'm at the ER. Like, bro, why are you f***ing there? Go take some f***ing cough medicine. Like, apparently, people will go to the ER because they think they're dying. And then it turns out, oh, sorry, no, you're just farting. Like,
what?
That's it. My insurance is so f***ed that I have to go to the ER by my house anytime.
Oh, Roach Boss! Hey, look, it's a Roach Boss! Hey, look, it's a Roach Boss cameo. My insurance... Oh, he's gonna read it.
I'm close to an emergency because none of the urgent care is close to my house except my insurance.
Oh, fuck.
Just drive. Sorry, maybe I'm just like a bigot. If you live in America and you don't know how to drive, like I feel like it's like an essential skill. It's like knowing how to file your taxes. I haven't cleaned my car in a few years, though. I probably should. Like, I did like a car cleaning, but I haven't cleaned it, like, inside. I like keeping my car messy because it makes people not want to steal from it, you know?
I don't think that works like that,
I'll never
Gappy.
forget you driving on a flat tire. Does anybody have the photo of it? Because I didn't even realize it was flat until I sent the photo to the Gap board. Wait, what is this? I walked past a car with this in it. Oh, I didn't park.
What?
You're thankfully not disabled. You are a bad person. May your milk forever be sour on each morning of your pathetic life. Asshole. This was not my car, but it made me not park there, thankfully.
This is funny. This is pretty funny. This is pretty funny, female Unix. This is a great screenshot. Wait, what is this? Why did my car have to break? Gardevoir Poke Plush 63 inches. What's happening? What is happening? What is it? What is this? Huh?
I can't find it. I need to show you guys the photo. Oh, this is it. There you go. Thank you.
What is happening?
What the fuck? I drove on this tire for like a year.
There's no way. No. There's no. I refuse to believe this. How did he? No, I'm drawing the line. No, I am drawing the line in this. There's no way he drove on this for. Also, I'm not doing this anymore. Okay, I'm just making the nose simpler. There's no way he drove on that for. That's rage bait. No, that's gotta be rage. Because the thing is that you fuck up your. If I'm understanding this correctly, you fuck up like your rims, right? Like Like, it's bad enough that if you have to, like, limp your car to... No? Right. Like, the rim gets fucked up. No? I mean, okay, I'm gonna be real. I think so. There's no way that all of Gappy's bits are serious. You know, like I know some of them have got to be put on. He may have like my guess would be he may have driven on this flat tire, but certainly not for a year. Okay, look, my car tells me when my tire pressures are low or like they're off, right? That's how I figured out one time that, well, no, I mean, when I got a flat one time, like my car immediately said, hey, something's fucked up with your pressure. But it's also like my car is from 2020, right? So that's kind of understandable. But I think even older cars will have like a light of some kind, right? When the pressure is off. What fancy ass car? Omni. Hi, Omni. Omni, I'm working on this. I'm working on the fucking thing. It's an option. Most of them are rage bait, some of them are real. I'm wondering which ones are real. I I'm not too worried about which ones are real, which ones are not. You know, this one.
And then I finally took a photo of it because I was too lazy to fix it. And when I took the photo and I sent it to chat, because like I thought a flat tire meant you can't drive anymore. I was still able to drive. It took me about a year, and then I had to replace the tires because, like, how do you not know? No, it said there was an alert, but I never bothered to fix it. And once when I did try to fix it, it immediately went, the tire pressure system went off again.
Okay.
So
okay.
I guess it was like...
Okay, see, that sounds more plausible. Like, that does actually sound more plausible, right? Live streaming the process on main is crazy. Look, Omni, at least you're not getting... Okay, hold on. At least you're getting, like, line work, and you're not getting me doing the rest of the animation on stream, okay? You're getting line work, okay? I don't think it's fake. He might be clinically retarded. No.
Flat, like it had, like, an air hole or something. This is deserving of a Kreia boom.
I can switch to that real easy, Omni.
First. Come on, alright? Yeah, I mean, the car was fine, though. The car
You know what?
Fine.
How about that, okay? Does the sassy dog have a name? Meowdalin? No, no! We're gonna go with Meowdalin, okay? Guess what, Omni? We're switching to working on the rest of the animation now. Good job, buddy. Okay, good job. I'm gonna start sketching out the rest of the animation. I'll do the line work later.
How is the car still running? It only has like 60,000 miles. You really are fucking stupid? Blaster, what'd you get on your ACT? I don't want to make you nervous, but...
Is this the normal frame?
36 on my ACT.
Good job, Gappy. Wait, 36. I don't remember. Okay, wait. This is 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is the default one. Okay. All right. Good job, Omni. You have now. We're now gonna work on. We're now gonna work on the fucking background. Everyone can thank Omni in chat. Because that's just what we're gonna work on now. That's it. Okay. You would watch the kids. What the fuck? We sound so mad at Omni for making you do this. You fucking fascist piece of shit. Such a fucking iconic line. Okay, alright. Wait, what is this? Huh?
And now we know why Sam.
Wait, we should watch this. Oh god, what the fuck is this? McFiston. Hold on, I think we need to watch that after this, no? Okay. Let's get into this.
There's something
It told you is real? Okay, alright.
about going back and rewatching old TV shows from your childhood that just fills you with this warm, nostalgic feeling. Even though you're older now and your tastes have changed, these shows can still connect with you in ways that nothing else can today. That's at least how I feel when I rewatch The Magic School Bus. A show before everything became cynical and edgy. A show that just wanted to teach people how the world works. But then you find something in that show that you don't remember. Something dark.
Janet, you want proof? I'll give you proof. Here's proof of what'll happen to you if you stay here with your stuff. Arnold, no!
Huh. That's weird. I don't remember Arnold dying in the show. And the more I rewatched, the more I realized how much I missed as a kid. And I knew I had to make my next theory about this. Inside the Magic School Bus is a culture of fear and lies, all to hide a massive secret. Trust me, this theory is just as dark or complex as any of my SpongeBob theories. This is the Magic School Bus doppelganger theory.
He's gonna go over the jizz salmon? Oh god. Going undercover to recruit gamers to play. Oh god. God damn it.
It's a better legend.
Y'all want if y'all want Raid Shadow Legends, go check it out, okay?
Go to 12 days of Raid up later.
Oh my god, thank you.
And without further ado, let's begin
The
theory.
watch salmon, yeah. Mm-hmm.
The Magic School Bus is an animated educational kids show that aired from 1994 to 1997 and later got rebooted on Netflix in 2017. It follows Miss Frizzle
Raid Shadow
and her class
Legends,
of 4th
red
grade
flag.
students as they use the Magic School Bus to go on crazy field trips to places like outer space, inside the human body, and traveling back in time, all to learn about how the world works. Like a lot of you, I watched it in school growing up, but it wasn't until recently that I started to question some things about the show. Like, do the parents know that their kids are regularly going on these dangerous, life-threatening expeditions? And how is Arnold still alive after taking off his helmet in space?
Thanks, Janet.
Oh, he just got a cold after being exposed to the freezing vacuum of space.
That's not how
it.
that works.
Something seems wrong here. But wait, before we even begin to question the
Come on
logic of
now.
the show, we have to ask if there's even anything here worth theorizing about. I get this comment all the time. It's just a kid's show. And you're right. When it comes to most kid shows, there's usually no internal logic to how or why things happen. And it would be pointless to try and make a theory about it. Except, here's the thing that sets the Magic School Bus apart from most kid shows. The show itself is constantly pointing out and questioning its own logic. It does this at the end of every episode during something called the producer segment. At the end of every episode, a character known as the producer for the Magic School Bus TV show shows up and answers questions from the fans.
Hello.
Hi, you work on the Magic School Bus show, right?
You bet, I'm the producer.
That's right. Just like SpongeBob, the Magic School Bus breaks the fourth wall and acknowledges the fact that it's a TV show. Except, the Magic School Bus does it in a very interesting way. At first, I thought this character was supposed to be an animated stand-in for the actual real-life producer of the show, but the producer doesn't talk about the show like it's animated. He talks about it like it's a live-action production.
How come there was only one kind of bat on your show? There are almost 1,000 different kinds, you know.
Well, those kind of bats were banned from the set.
In fact, everyone talks about it like it's a
Hey,
live-action.
casual catharsis. Here's my theory. Arnold was always snotty, his mucus froze around his airways and kept the rest of his fluids from exploding out of his body. Interesting. What part of Miss Frizzle's magic doesn't this guy get? Oh
TV
no.
show.
Is this the bakery where they filmed that Magic School Bus show?
Yes. What we are seeing here is not the actual producer of the PBS animated Magic
Talk
School
to
Bus
her.
show.
Welcome in,
We are
D6.
seeing a
How you
fictional
doing?
producer character for an in-universe live-action TV show inside of the real-life animated Magic School Bus show. It's confusing, I know. Think of it like a mockumentary where the filmmakers are just as much a part of the story as the characters. So, just like my SpongeBob television theory, everything we see in the show is being filmed by in-universe cameras, and everything that happens is just scripted for the purposes of creating an educational live-action TV show.
Since when can a bus shrink and sprout legs like a bullfrog? Since the scriptwriter wrote it in for the purposes of this episode.
You didn't believe the part where the kids got so close to the volcano.
It's television. We all know real kids don't go inside volcanoes.
And another thing, if an astronaut ever does make it to Pluto, she'd better not take her helmet off.
You think they'd end up with more than a cold, huh?
She'd end up a block of ice, or worse.
None of the characters actually go to space or travel through time. There's no real danger or magic involved. In the canon of the show, everything we see is fake. And this isn't even a Truman Show situation where the main characters are unaware they're being filmed. The kids actually sometimes show up or call in on the producer segment and talk as if they know about the show.
Watching that show, you'd think that nighttime lasted about 5 seconds.
Oh, well, we were a little short on time.
So, that pretty much
Arnold Trent's
answers
theory
every possible
confirmed.
question I could have about this show, right? Like, anything weird or dark I find can just be explained away by it being scripted by the showrunners. And I almost gave up on making this theory because of that.
Oh,
until
dear.
I realized that's exactly what the Magic School Bus wants us to think.
Oh no. Okay.
In Season 2, Episode 3, The Busasaurus, the class travels back in time on the Magic
That's
School
cute.
Bus to visit the dinosaurs. During the episode, they keep track of which dinosaurs only ate plants with this chart. But when they go back to the present, we don't see the class take the chart with them. Just like the end of every episode, they have a producer segment, this time with a guest star from the show, and they clarify none of the magic they showed was real.
So no one's ever traveled back in time and seen real dinosaurs?
Absolutely not. Time travel is impossible.
But it's what happens at the very end of this segment that changes everything.
Oh, but of course it's not.
How could they find the dinosaur chart buried underground if the time travel wasn't real? This directly contradicts what the producers are constantly saying about the show. And this happens all the time in the producer segments.
Which reminds me why I called in the first place.
Yes?
I'm still waiting for someone to get that pile of litter off my planet.
Everybody knows there's no such thing as ghosts.
You could never use gum for bungee jumping, not in a million years. I wish you guys would stick to the facts.
It took water more
Oh
than
no.
15
Is he gonna
million
pin this on
years to
Barney?
carve out the Grand Canyon. About as long as it's going to take you to freeze that water.
The impossible things that happen on these field trips are clearly real in the canon of the show, but why are they lying about it? In fact, they seem to get kinda nervous whenever the callers get pushy about what's real and what's not.
It would have taken weeks for the asteroid to reach the sun. You made it seem like it could happen in seconds.
Well, we had to fake it.
Oh no!
Magic.
Why do you say that?
What was that?
That? Oh, that was just the sound of Liz stretching the truth.
So, why not just
Oh,
tell
shit.
them that it's a real Magic School Bus? What's with all the secrecy? The class is constantly going to places like outer space, the bottom of the sea, inside an active volcano, all extremely dangerous places that no
React
school
harder.
could ever take kids
And listen to me,
unless
okay?
they lied about it and pretended.
A, I'm locked in. B, I've already said I didn't. I'm not a Magic School Bus person. Okay, like I didn't grow. I'm not actually that familiar with the show. You missed the segment. You missed the Barney segment, Omni. Where I knew a lot more about Barney. Focus means okay. Yeah.
Like the field trips were just faked as a part of an elaborate fictional TV show, and the cover-up goes much farther than just the show. The principal of the school has no idea what they're doing on these field trips.
You're telling me you went inside a chicken to find
Oh,
me
no.
an egg?
Yes, sir, we did.
But going inside a chicken is not a state-approved field trip.
And even when they tell him, he doesn't believe them.
Do you really expect me to believe that the chicken laid an egg with all of you inside it?
And even the parents don't know what's going on.
And now, live from the throne.
Ralphie,
That little girl looks just like your friend Wanda.
Who, her? No. Wanda's much, shorter.
Ralphie, I know that guilty look.
You entered a chicken? All of you? And you came out the other end?
What's going on?
Nothing, Mom. Really.
Oh, I'm sure they were just hanging around.
What the fuck?
Great, Miss Frizzle.
It's never explicitly stated in the show, but if you pay attention, it's clear that these field trips are a massive secret, and the kids are actively helping hide it.
But Miss Frizzle, we can't let Mr. Junket know the bus is magic.
He can't know what he can't see.
But
hey,
why?
yo!
I could see why the producers are hiding the secret, but why are the kids in on it? Maybe it's just because they love the field trip so much, and they know that if the secret got out, they wouldn't be able to go on them anymore. But I think there might be something more going on here. In the very first episode of The Magic School Bus, Arnold brings his cousin Janet to visit his school, and she mentions that Arnold told her all about the field trips they go on.
Arnold told me all about your field trips, Dorothy Ann. What did he say?
Look at their reactions to hearing this. They are terrified of someone else knowing the truth. Now, I've already shown you that clip of Arnold taking off his helmet and freezing in space, but I didn't show you why he did it. Throughout the entire episode, Janet is trying to collect proof to prove that she went to space. And in order to convince Janet not to bring back incriminating evidence, Arnold does this.
There's no way I'm going home without my stuff. It's proof. Nobody will believe me without it. Janet, you want proof? I'll give you proof. Here's proof of what'll happen to you if you stay here with your stuff. Arnold, no!
Oh, I see. Okay, I see. He was trying to... Okay, I understand now. I understand. I think I get it. Shit, that's dark, dude. That's some, like, fucking dystopian shit right there. I see. I'm pretty sure Arnold just wanted out.
Is more afraid of Janet exposing their secrets than taking off his helmet in space. What could these kids possibly be so afraid of happening if the truth got out? Well, in Season 1, Episode 11, we actually do get to see what DA thinks would happen if her old teacher found out about their field trips.
Mr. Seaflat, I'd like you to meet...
Take chances, make mistakes, get messy!
Oh, we never did anything like this at our old school.
Holy shit. It's Miss Frizzle. They're all afraid of Miss Frizzle. Miss Frizzle may seem like this quirky, fun, eccentric teacher, but she is constantly manipulating these kids into being afraid and totally obedient. In episode 2, Arnold asked Miss Frizzle if he could skip the field trip.
Miss Frizzle, I'd really love to go on a field trip, but I've got this weird feeling.
Well, Arnold, I do need a volunteer to stay behind.
She casually says he could stay behind, but then without telling him, they shrink down and go inside of Arnold for their field trip.
Bro, what the fuck? Yo. That's awful. What the fuck is that, dude? Okay. Yeah, hey, yo. This is like, you know that whole thing where, like, the first episode of Sesame Street, like, the very first episode of Sesame Street is, like, this is, like, the intro to Sesame Street, right? I'll pull it up, maybe, so that we can watch it instead of me just saying it. But it's just like, when you watch it now, if you know about it now, it's like, that was a dubious choice, you know? Here, I'll try to pull it up, bro.
At the end of the episode, they tell Arnold they were inside of him, and after this horrifying realization sets in, he says this.
You went inside?
Miss Frizzle, no matter what, I'll never miss another field trip. Never, ever, ever, ever.
The message Miss Frizzle is sending is clear. If you disobey or try to miss a field trip, there will be consequences. And if you don't believe me, in the very next episode, the exact same thing happens. In this episode, Ralphie gets sick and his mom tells him he has to miss school, but Ralphie vehemently tries to fight it.
It's my opinion, as your mother, and as a doctor, that you have a fever, which means you are sick, which means you are going back to bed.
But Mom!
Seems kinda weird, right? Usually kids love to miss school, especially a slacker, goofball character like Ralphie. But no, he knows there will be consequences if—
Oh my god, the consequences are literally like their privacy gets invaded for the day? What the fuck, bro?
he misses a field trip. And as expected, the class goes to his house, shrinks down, and goes inside of it. It's like an unspoken rule of the class. If you miss a field trip, you will become the field trip. There is a culture of fear and lies in the classroom, and Miss Frizzle is at the heart of all of it. No matter what, you must keep her secrets and continue going on these dangerous field trips, even if there's risk of getting hurt or worse. Which brings me back to my original question. How did Arnold actually survive after taking off his helmet in space? What if I told you he didn't? And the Arnold we see after this is not the same Arnold.
Dun dun dun! Okay. Jesus.
Please let this be a normal field trip.
So, the Magic School Bus is supposed to be this infinitely powerful magical contraption, right? It can go anywhere, travel through time, and change itself or anyone else into just about anything. So, who's to say that the kids who get injured or killed don't just magically get brought back to life by the bus off screen? But after Arnold comes back from being frozen in space, he acts different. In the very next episode after he gets frozen, they keep calling attention to the fact that Arnold is acting weird for some reason.
You feel alright, Arnold?
It's sort of explained away in the episode, but it's weird how they keep bringing it up.
Miss Frizzle, I'd really love to go on a field trip, but I've got this weird feeling.
And before he was frozen, we heard him say this.
I wonder where we're going today. Inside a rotten log? Been there. To the bottom of the ocean? Done that.
He mentions how they've already been to the bottom of the ocean.
Is Arnold, are those two kids twins or something? Like, why do they look exact? I'm assuming they're twins. Right? Okay, hold on. Wait. What is this? I just heard that song, If You Like Pina Coladas, and I realized it was about a man trying to cheat on his wife. Yes, homonyms! And when he, like... And he realizes that his wife was also trying to cheat on him. And that's literally how they... That's just how the song ends. That's just how the song ends, dude. Yeah, that song is not realistic. Let's put it that way. The guy who wrote that song hates it despite it being his one-hit wonder. Wait, who? Oomst? Oh, Rupert Holmes. Okay, yeah. I don't remember. Is it because his wife found out? Amazing.
And inside of a rotten log. But they visit both of these places in future episodes, and Arnold never mentions the fact that they've already been there. In fact, no one does. It's like they don't even remember these past field trips. And this show does have continuity and a precedent for mentioning old field trips.
This looks familiar, kind of like when we were in your bloodstream, Ralphie. Remember?
There's something really strange going on with these kids, but for the longest time, I couldn't figure out what it was. And then I discovered something. Something so impossible and confusing that when I saw it, it honestly gave me chills. In episode 2, the Magic School Bus shrinks down and goes inside of Arnold to learn about the digestive system. But there's something inside of Arnold that made me question everything about this show. Something that I guarantee you wouldn't normally notice. Are you ready? Let me play the clip for you.
Okay, wait, hold on. There's a Spanish song that sounds all romantic, but the lyrics is about hitting your husband with a frying pan if he hits you. I think about that song a lot. There's this, there's this there's this Sri Lankan, there's this Sinhalese song that's very, very famous. Okay, it's an oldie. And it's all about like this man like salivating over the thought of his wife making a particular kind of food in the morning. Like the entire song is about this food. It's a good song. It's a good song. Like literally, it's all about like the food. It's so great. The only one he hates being asked to play it at concerts. Oh no, yeah, that's an. You know, do you ever think like when you go see your like favorite music artists, you know, like the old, especially like the old ones, do you ever think that they like, you know, they'll be playing their like iconic song, you know, or they'll be singing their, like, you know, when I went to the Avril Lavigne concert, right? Like, I wonder if she was singing, when she was singing Complicated, if, like, she was like, fuck this song, dude. You know? What is Sinhalese food like? Sinhalese food is, like, it's mostly, well, Sri Lankan food in general is very, like, rice-based. So, like, rice, curry, usually like at least 2 kinds of curry, like a meat curry and a vegetable curry. And then you'll get like, I mean, we call them sambols, but they could be like, they're basically kind of like salads, like chopped salads. It's very good. It's a lot like Indian food. It's like a little less spicy generally, but more, like less heavy though, like than India. Like I find Indian food kind of heavy sometimes, and Sri Lankan food is not always like that, you know. Okay, wait. I feel like I've maybe made these front legs too long, but I also don't. We'll think about it. All South Asian foods live in the shadow of Indian food. No, I very much disagree. I feel like no, I very much disagree. I feel like they're like apples and oranges, you know what I mean? They're like apples and oranges. I wouldn't really like say that it's lives in the shadow of. I'd say it's a good alternative too, you know? Because like what you don't like about Indian food, you might like in Sri Lankan food, if that makes sense. And vice versa, you know, like if you want, like if you're really craving like butter chicken or something, then you know, Indian food would probably be your best bet, you know what I mean?
The esophagus. It's where your food goes after you swallow. Miss Frizzle, what are you doing?
Did you see it?
No, I missed it.
Down a bit. How the fuck is Arnold inside of Arnold? He is the one person who absolutely cannot be in the bus right now. But there he is, sitting in the back.
Wait, wasn't it? Wait, hold on a second. Didn't they show, okay, hold on. Somebody needs to clarify this right now. Because I saw there was a scene with, like, what looked like 2 fucking Arnolds, okay? They were dressed the exact fucking same. And I don't know what timestamp this was in the video, so I can't check. Like, hold on. Somebody needs to clarify this for me. Are there 2 kids that look just like each other? Are they just, like, dressed the same? Arnold Way? Beans is being racist? It was Arnold and his cousin Janet? No! Oh, okay. Hold on. Wait. Hold on a second. What was that? Oh, I see. Okay. These 2... Are they dressed the exact same? They're cousins? Okay.
The back of the bus, he's gone. No way, this has to be some sort of really weird animation mistake, right? Except 25 seconds later, we see him again sitting in the back of the bus. How is Arnold inside of Arnold? Okay, maybe they just made the same mistake twice, right? Except this isn't even the only episode where this happens. In Season 4, Episode 2, the class learns about a chicken's life cycle and shrinks Arnold down inside of an egg to watch it hatch. While they're waiting for it to hatch, the rest of the class goes to talk to the principal in his office, without Arnold. Except for a single shot, we can see Arnold in the office even though he's supposed to be inside of the egg. And just like last time,
no.
he immediately disappears as soon as we cut back to where he was standing. Who is this second Arnold who keeps appearing in places he shouldn't be?
An animation mistake?
That's when it all made sense. The Magic School Bus doesn't bring dead kids back to life. They replace them with identical clones.
Whoa!
Or, how I like to call them, doppelgangers.
Hey,
It
yo!
is no coincidence that this second
This is
Arnold showed
B?
up in the episode immediately after Arnold died in space. This is either the Space Arnold's body or some sort of rogue doppelganger they lost track of, trying to blend in the back
Animators
of class.
in shambles,
But wait a
true.
second. Can the Magic School Bus even create clones of living things? Like, it seems like the Magic School Bus can do anything, but we never actually see it duplicate or create something from scratch. It only ever changes things. It can turn
It's
a student
genuinely
into
just
a
an
fish,
animation
but
mistake?
it never creates a fish out of nothing. Trust me, I have looked everywhere in both this show and the reboot, and there is no evidence the bus can create life. But that's only because I was looking in the wrong place. Miss Frizzle's classroom is absolutely full of dioramas of human body parts. An eye, a foot, an ear,
Oh,
a
shit,
human
I'm
skeleton.
fucking dumb
But if
as
you pay
fuck.
close attention to these background objects, you'll realize they're not dioramas.
Also,
They
welcome in
constantly
contraband.
move and blink as if they're alive, and the only possible explanation is that they were created by the Magic School Bus. Meaning it is totally possible for the bus to grow these doppelgangers to replace the students. Every time a student dies on a field trip, they have the perfect solution to cover it up. But how often could they possibly need to do
cover
this?
up
Yeah, the kids
frauds.
regularly put themselves in danger, but the closest we get to an on-screen death was Arnold taking off his helmet, and that's only one episode. Well, remember, the show itself is an unreliable narrator. They're obviously gonna cut out or recontextualize anything that could expose them. But I think they let an important clue slip in
The
the
show
very
had a
first
reboot-
episode.
reboot?
Remember when Arnold came back from being frozen in space, he was sick, which seemed to carry over with how weird he was acting in the next episode.
I wouldn't be shocked if they recycled certain frames. Riding on the school bus happens every episode, so recycling would save time. Yeah, I think if I'm being honest, I think that would most likely be like why. Okay, they probably have many shots where it's like, basically recycling of or many shots that are essentially kids on a school bus, and like it's like generic footage, right? Or B-roll or whatever the fuck, that they can slot in. I don't know how this side
Maybe
works
when
though.
a
I could be
doppelganger is
wong.
created, they come out very weak from the cloning process and have
Very
the
weak
symptoms of
from
a
the
sickness.
cloning
Is it possible every time a character gets sick in the show, they've actually been recently
A
replaced with a
shortcut,
doppelganger?
not a mistake.
How
I mean,
else is the producer
it is a mistake in the sense that like they shouldn't be there. Like, okay, this shot, you use this shot, but like this shot is not like we can't. This shot doesn't make sense. Like Arnold, like internally, it's like it's like a fucking, it's like a CinemaSins thing, Like, oop, that we weren't. Nope, that wasn't supposed to happen. That kind of thing, right? Okay. Also, I'm trying to do this in between frame. Okay, all right, let's keep going.
no details about Ralphie's specific sickness?
What were those kids doing visiting Ralphie when he was so sick and tired?
Oh, well, don't worry. He wasn't infectious.
And Ralphie not being infectious would make sense if it's not actually a sickness, but the symptoms of being a newly grown doppelganger. And the same episode Ralphie
symptoms
gets
of being
sick, the skeleton in the classroom has a completely different outfit from previous episodes, with a different tie and no sunglasses. Maybe the classroom skeleton is where they store the body of the last dead student. It even has very similar shoes to Ralphie's. But this goes far beyond just the occasional student getting replaced. I have found evidence of past field trips that went so horribly wrong that no student came back from them alive. In episode 4, they shrink down and take a field trip into the ocean. Eventually, they get fished out by a fishing woman who says this.
Nope. Already have a bus.
Oh no!
Why would she have already fished up a miniature bus from the ocean? I mean, maybe it's like a toy or something, but that's not the only time something like this has happened. In Season 2, Episode 1, they explore an underwater volcano and briefly pass by a random sunken ship. Except, if you look closely, it has a figurehead of Miss Frizzle on the front of the ship. Why on earth would a random ship at the bottom of the ocean have this? Well, it looks a lot like when the Magic School Bus turned into a boat in Season 4, Episode 13, and had a figurehead of Liz, the class pet. These
I didn't know there was
the
clone
wreckages of
sickness.
past failed
Yeah, I feel like a lot of if you've watched like Altered Carbon, like it's just like established, okay, when you first wake up from being like decanted from your like clone growing thing, right? You have like sleeve sickness, which is like you getting used to your new body, right? So I feel like that kind of thing is like established, right? Oh, you're not in your body, so you're, your body has to get used to it, basically, right? Okay, so we've got sort of an in-between shot. Let's see if it works, right? Sorry, I know I'm pausing. I just want to see if we can let's see. Let's do this real quick. Delete. Okay, so we've got that. Get rid of all that shit. What do we start out with? This one? This one? The next layer would be this. No, the next layer would be that. And then the last layer would be this. Sorry. I feel like that's fine, right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Proportions are, well, I guess I have to make the... No, actually it's fine. One just starts getting bigger. Like in this one. Oh. And that. Okay. A lot of people hate how they look. I actually find myself weirdly attractive despite me not conforming to any traditional beauty standards. I feel like that's I feel like I don't know if I'd call myself like attractive. I think I am comfortable with the way I look. Right? And that's, yeah, but I did used to have, like, there were things about me where I was like, oh, I don't actually like how this looked or how that looked, and, AGP? No, shut up! Okay, alright, let's
where
keep going.
nobody returned alive. There have been countless children who have died on these field trips, but why? What is the point of all this? Who's really running the show here, and what is the true identity of Miss Frizzle?
Dun dun dun!
The Magic School Bus TV show
let's
is run
put
by the
this-
producers we see at the end of every episode.
You bet, I'm the producer. One of them.
There's two characters who have been called producers of the show, and we never find out their names or where they came from. But do they look familiar at all to you? They have a very similar appearance to...
You watched Chud and Pisco argue? That was embarrassing. that was embarrassing for Chud, okay? That was very silly.
The Tim and Wanda. Is it possible the producers are actually the original students who survived all these years? And the similarities go far beyond just their appearances.
What were they
The male
arguing about? They were arguing about the ice thing. the ice shooting. It was pretty cringe.
Producer is seen working on a bee farm that we've never seen before, but Tim mentions in Season 3, Episode 1, that his grandpa owns a bee farm.
I've been delivering honey from my grandpa's bee farm all summer.
Maybe the producer is working on his grandfather's farm. And just like how the producer works on storyboards, we see Tim working on his comic books. The female producer has a big plush frog in her office, and we know Wanda used to have a pet frog that she loved.
Hold on, that's a cute fucking frog, though. Not gonna lie.
Plush frog in her office.
Oh my god, look at that fucking... Look at this fucking absolute unit, bro. Look at that fucking unit. Oh shit. Thank you, by the way, Cheeto. I did see your message and then I fucking immediately forgot, so I appreciate you following up. Wait, yeah, here.
Office. And we know Wanda used to have a pet frog that she loved.
You know, Miss Frizzle, I was really glad when you said I could bring my best friend Bella the Bullfrog to school.
In fact, in Season 1, Episode 5, Wanda has to let her pet frog go to live a happier life in the wild, and we see the producer rewatch this scene and cry.
Bye, Bella. I know you're going to have a good life here, but I am going to miss you. Bella!
I think it is very likely that the producers are the original Tim and Wanda.
Oh shit! What? Okay, hold on. Hold on a second.
But it is very...
Oh! Holy! Oh shit! Interesting. Okay. All right. You've piqued my curiosity. This is a good one.
The producers are the original Tim and Wanda. But what about the rest of the original students? Maybe Tim and Wanda are the only survivors, but I did find this guy working at a carnival in Season 2, Episode 10 that looks a lot like Ralphie. And I could also totally see Ralphie growing up to work at a carnival. But then what about Miss Frizzle? Even though we see the producers running things at the end of the episode, it seems like Miss Frizzle is also in charge of the show.
You really expect us to believe that Mikey had
Tim
the
and
power
Wanda
to actually
Prime.
knock the bell clear off the hammer slammer?
Just between us, we had a story conference about that, and it was Miss Frizzle's idea.
But we know nothing about Miss Frizzle's past.
Interesting.
And obviously she doesn't resemble any of the kids like the producers do. I mean, the closest comparison we have is Arnold with their similar hair color, but obviously Arnold is male and Miss Frizzle is female.
Well,
right?
okay.
And
I mean, like, Miss Frizzle could just be the constant, right? Like, I don't see why that wouldn't be, like, she's the SCP in this instance, right? Him and Wanda Prime, yeah.
that's what I thought too, until I
Also,
discovered
it's 2:35.
pickle
What the fuck?
theory. Pickle theory is not a theory I created.
Arnold is the
It's
constant, though? Ooh.
something I discovered while researching for this video. It stems from this weird moment in Season 2, Episode 7 with Miss Frizzle.
Whoa! There's a ton of pickles in here.
You caught me, Ralphie. Oh, I have a private and powerful passion for pickles.
Even if I told you
Okay.
the context of this episode, this moment wouldn't really make sense. Miss Frizzle just has a secret closet full of pickles and a private and powerful passion for them for some unexplained reason.
What
But
the
this is where
fuck,
pickle
bro?
theory comes in. To understand pickle theory, you need to understand that there's a common medication used in hormone therapy for trans women that has the
What? No! 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 Oh my god, no! This is transitioning, bro!
side effect of making you crave sodium, and pickles are very salty, so they've become a common snack in the female transgender community. And pickle theory states
Wait, I didn't know this! I didn't know this! What the hell?
that this weird moment with Miss Frizzle admitting to
There
a
it is.
private craving for pickles is a hint about her actually being a transgender woman. And I think it's a
Oh
cool
my
theory,
God.
but probably not enough evidence to win me over yet.
Everyone
and even if it is
backs
true,
to
there's
stress
definitely not
investigation.
enough evidence to say Miss Frizzle is the original Arnold. I mean, she doesn't even wear glasses like him. But then I watched season 4, episode 10, where we actually get to see inside of Miss Frizzle's house for the very first time. And I found a picture on her wall that is going to blow your mind.
Okay, listen. The pixelation. I feel like that's a choice. That's a choice that you've made. The transvestigation field trip up Miss Frizzle's blouse. Spironolactone is also hair loss medication. That's an Arnold.
A picture of someone who looks a lot like a female version
Okay.
of Arnold. Right?
Okay. Ar- No! Oh no! She's got the glasses! Arnold way! She's got the glasses. Bro. This is okay. If this is true, they did this woman dirty, dude. They did this woman dirty. Holy fuck, bro. It is theories. Okay, but also the collar. No, I guess she wears a collar, right? I got. Hold on.
Down to the yellow and white shirt and glasses. I think this is what Miss Frizzle looked like as a kid. Either she's transgender.
She looks 1 week on HRT, that photo.
Or the cloning process can just create different gender versions of characters, but whatever it is, you can't tell me this doesn't make it seem like Frizzle is a female version of Arnold. Even her name, Miss Frizzle, sounds fake. It sounds like something she just made up because she has frizzy hair, a trait that she shares with Arnold. All of the people running the Magic School Bus...
I'm a trans woman. I craved way more salt before, not after. I was vaping and drinking period before. I mean, I think I mean, it's also one of those things that's like common, like could be a side effect, but obviously you're like everyone's different, right? So you might not have that side effect. It's just like this, you know what I mean? But that's funny though.
show are the original versions of the students, creating doppelgangers of themselves and forcing them to go on dangerous field trips. But why? What is this all for? To make the Magic School Bus TV show and educate the kids of the world. And god damn it, it worked.
Is this the Magic School Bus? Magic School Bus? Magic the Magic School Bus? You mean Magic School Bus? Magic School Bus? Magic School Bus? Magic School Bus? I wonder what
How the school buses go. Oh, true!
In this universe, everyone knows about the Magic School Bus. It is a massive success. If you want to educate the world, then in the words of Miss Frizzle, you have to take chances, make mistakes, and get messy. Get very, very messy.
Oh no.
And that's the Magic School Bus doppelganger theory. Okay, bye.
The original transfer kids. Hey, okay. That was great. Okay, this is that's a good one.
Everyone. This
That's a
video
good
was
one.
a lot of fun to make, and it was a good break from all the work that went into Don't Feed the Muse 2. Like I said,
What the hell? Miss Frizzle is also suspiciously calm when everyone is in mortal danger and her class is freaking out. Beans, it's time. Oh no, what is it time for? I'm sorry, what is it time? What is it time for? What is it time for? How are you doing, Anne? Okay. We are... I don't know what we're doing. Oh, right! That's right. That's right. You did... Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. That's right. That scene in Magic School Bus where the salmon come, now with real cum sounds, okay? Everyone get your oohs ready in chat, okay? Load. Miss Frizzle is calm because she remembers everything working out because she's experienced memory twice. Yeah, yeah, MMMM.
And now we know why salmon migrate. To find a place to lay their eggs.
Well, that's why the females migrate. But what about the males? Those hook-jawed guys.
Excuse me, sir. We were just wondering, any particular reason why you're here?
Okay.
A salmon he went to courting, he did swim. A salmon he went a courting, he did swim. A salmon he went to courting.
Oh no!
What? Is he some sort of car wash?
No! Don't eggs have to be fertilized by the males before they can grow and hatch?
Yes! So salmon migrate to make baby salmon. That's it! The reason for migration is creation.
And
what is this? Some kind of car wash?
we are gonna be the next generation of salmon.
No! No! Maybe Bagger was right about what schools are teaching kids. That's how it works, though. Okay. Did it need? I'm sorry, Omni. Omni. Did it need?
What? Is he some sort of car wash?
Did it need that line? Did it need that line? Is it some sort of car wash? Like what? Yeah, why did they have to watch from inside the eggs, Omni? Why not? I can't, bro.
No! Don't eggs have to be fertilized by the males?
Why are there so many of them? Oh no. What the fuck, bro? Later in the scene, she said, "This white stuff is sticky. Ew, I got in my mouth. Oh, it's really sweet." No cap, that actually happened. No way, that did not fucking happen. That did not. Oh, different episode. Oh, God.
Before they can grow and hatch?
No, stop.
Yes.
No,
So,
stop. I mean, look, okay, I'm gonna be real. Okay, no, that was apparently a different episode, okay? That makes things better. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, though. Like, it's like scientific, right? It's not like, oh, well, you know, when a mommy and daddy fish really love each other. It's not that, right? Like, so that's kind of cool, you know? They are talking about they are learning biology and shit, but God, that salmon cum is too. Yeah, I don't know that it needed to be. I don't know that they needed to have you know, first class tickets. You know, I don't know that they needed to be present for this, like in this fashion, right? At what cost? Sometimes it helps to learn when you change your perspective. Just a bunch of children getting fertilized. No. What the fuck? Okay, alright, okay. Oh my God. Is it even possible? Beans? Oh no, McFiston is a done. It's time. Oh no, what is this?
Yuck! This white stuff is all gooey and sticky. Ew, it got into my mouth. Ugh. Hey, this stuff is sweet.
Bro. No.
Not bad.
These writers are in the files.
Yum.
I
was just wishing I had a snack, but who knew I'd get one here?
It's sweet.
Oh my God. Bro. What the fuck is going on? Well, I'm not gonna say what we're all thinking. How is this only 2 comments, dude? Oh, bro, this is terrifying. Forget about just being in the files. They were VIPs on the island. How did Alan put this in the video? Well, because it was I mean, it wasn't it's not exactly part of the doppelganger, right? Also, he didn't put the salmon thing in the video either. I guess he wasn't really commenting on the inappropriateness of the show itself. I could be wrong though. Wait, did I delete that face when I shouldn't have? Oh, god damn it. I shouldn't have deleted that face. But he did a transgestigation instead. What is it, milk or something? No, this is I think they were in a plant. They were inside like a plant, so I'm assuming that this was like, yeah, see, this is like, I don't fucking know, like, you know, sap or something? The kids saw some shit, and that's why I felt included. Oh my god. Okay, alright. Hold on. Bro. What the fuck is going on? How did we watch this shit with kids? Here, I pulled this up because I wanted to remember if I was like correct about my memory. Okay. Let me see if I can find it though, because I think like the original one, and I can't remember if it was the original one. I feel like I could be wrong, right? But one of the things that was on the original Sesame Street, like the pilot episode of Sesame Street, was that like the start of the show is literally like a little girl getting lost, and then like I think the version I found is this version where like she gets lost and then another kid takes her to Sesame Street. But I also read an article that was basically like it wasn't a little boy, but it was like some man who like takes this little black kid's hand and leads her to like Sesame Street. And I was trying to find that original one, and I couldn't tell. I can't tell. I really can't tell. Okay. Like, look, he's like asking for directions, I guess, and then he like takes her to Sesame Street. And, you know, it was one of those things that was like, okay, well, you know, that's how it piloted. It's just not something that you'd want to portray in this day and age, right? Like, hey, don't just, like, go off with some random person you don't know. And then they take you to, like, a fucking place where there's, like, imaginary characters. I think the other thing I remember from that article is that initially Snuffleupagus was Big Bird's in the poor part of town, which, you know, that part itself is not necessarily like awful. Like, I feel like that, I mean, I think the intent was always to like not necessarily whitewash, like, you know, like you're trying to cater to people, you're trying to be more real, right? And I feel like because Sesame Street was always intended for like kids of all classes, right? But also I think the thing is like with Snuffleupagus. So Snuffleupagus used to be like Snuffleupagus was like Big Bird's imaginary friend, except Big Bird would get very upset because nobody else could see Snuffleupagus. Like, even when he was right there, like, there would be like scenes where Big Bird is like genuinely upset and like, you know, scared and confused that nobody else can see Snuffleupagus. And he'd be like, oh no, but he's right there, you know? And I think that they changed that as well because, like, obviously, like, maybe let's not, like, let's not do this, you know? Maybe let's not do this, you know? Pretty sure Sesame Street is in the Bronx, not Manhattan. What did Snuffleupagus do to Big Bird's parents? Oh no. Okay. Snuffleupagus. Okay, what time is it? It's 2:53. What time did I start? Only 3 hours ago? I think what I'll do... let me see if I can find one more thing for us to knock off the content suggestions list. I think that... where is it? Maybe something that's like about 20 minutes long, because I kind of want to try the Cult of the Lamb thing again. Did I did not. What is this? God damn it, all these cool links that I'm pretty sure are at least 30 minutes or more. 37 minutes, god damn it. What about this one? Is this one... how long is this one? 22 minutes, okay. Maybe this one would be cool. Something nice and light after that fucking mind fucking... okay, wait, what is this? Closeted Shark, welcome in. In India, we had an Indian version of Sesame Street, which is very nationalistic. Bro, what? Big Bird's equivalent character's main motivation was to grow up and join the army. It's weird. Oh no. Wait. This... hold on. Where is it? Wait. It's giving me sacrifice for Pakistan vibes, okay? Okay. Wait, this is the actual...
We are one nation and we have one voice.
How you doing, Cade?
Voice? Long live! Long live!
My pledge is to help people who are who need for like people money and all this.
He is going to help the people in Pakistan. Great.
When I will grow up, I will be army and save Pakistan and destroy India.
Strong army. Wow, great.
I pledge to end poverty and help the poor.
That's great.
Yo, bro, this is such a classic fucking meme. There's like a whole thing, okay? Okay, alright. Now I want to see the Pakistan version of Babe. Ooh, I'm good. Just at work, trying to plan out how I'm gonna restream to multiple platforms. Do you use OBS? Do you use OBS? Because I'm pretty sure that there is like there's a plugin that I use. I can send I can kick it over to you, and it's what I use to it's what I use to stream to multiple platforms. Yes. Okay. I'll send it to you. It's wait, hold on. Wait, A B. Oh, I see. In my school growing up, every morning we had a Pledge of Allegiance, a Pledge of Service, and at the end of the assembly we had to sing the national anthem. It's really weird. I mean, that in my school, like my school was a Sri Lankan international school, so you know. Hold on. Why do I have so many? Okay, here we go. I mean, we had a school anthem that we would sing. And then not always, but sometimes we would sing the national anthem. I feel like that might not be, you know, that in itself might not be like, not problematic, but I feel like that is normal, right? Or at least normal for South Asian schools. Could be wrong though. I feel like South Asia is pretty like we do that kind of thing, right? International school, they probably won't be. No, because it was it was a Sri Lankan international school. Like, so international school just meant like, oh yeah, I mean like. You know, we had kids from like lots of different we had kids from lots of different countries, but like predominantly it was Sri Lankan. And like in Saudi you did have international, like you had like the Indian international school, the British international school, the American international school, the Pakistan international school. So it just meant like predominantly you would be able to find I think the international part, if I'm not mistaken, I think the international part just meant... I actually don't know what the international part referred to. I thought the international school was where the like the expats? Yeah, like the expat kids would go there. Right, exactly. Because otherwise, what you're limited... I mean, because otherwise what you would be limited to is... like you would have to enter into a local, like an Arab school, which they don't teach in English medium, right? It'd be in Arabic. So that's most likely why you wouldn't, you know what I mean? So I'm assuming that's why. Okay, I think. So obviously, we've got here. Let me just bring up the art. I think I do want to play some Cult of the Lamb. Let me try to figure that out though, because I just want to try it again, you know. Okay, so. But first, well, let's finish this up, because this I'm pretty much done. So I have so this is obviously missing some frames. So A and B, and then this is the middle frame, right? So I created one in between, like between these two. So this is. And then I'll have one more frame right before this frame to kind of ease in and ease out, right? I went to Catholic school, but we had a yearly exchange program where some French or German kids came who were also from a Catholic... Oh, that's interesting. In Sri Lanka proper, there's a lot of Catholic schools. A lot of Catholic schools. And the Catholic schools are pretty. I mean, they're Catholic schools, but I think they're also pretty like. I feel like in America, when you say that you send your kids to a Catholic school, you automatically assume that they are Catholic, right? And that's not necessarily the case for Sri Lankans. Like, you could go to a Catholic school even if you weren't a Catholic, just because it's like a good-ass school. You know what I mean? Or you got in. You applied and you got in. So I feel like that's the difference. But yeah, schooling's very different, right? I don't know what that's for. I'm assuming you saw the in India, most children in Catholic schools are Hindu. Yeah, exactly. It's like that sometimes here too. In France? What, like that the Catholic schools are where people send their kids to because they're like well renowned or whatever? I feel like that makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna save because I didn't do this last time and I had to start all fucking over. Okay. Wait, no. I didn't make any changes to this one. Alright. Oh, in the States. Oh, okay. Wait, Omni. I thought you were not in the States. Or are you just like are you like US brained now? The Catholic schools in Chicago are just better than public school? Interesting. Very few Muslims, though, they had to pay extra. I don't think our international schools did anything like that, you know what I mean? Okay, let me try to get Call to the Lamb working. Let me try. I want to try, you know? I had some friends who went to Catholic schools who just went because their parents wanted them to. I'm American. Wait a second. Omni, why the fuck have I been... Why the fuck have I been thinking that you are French? Am I missing something? What the fuck? Hydrate? Okay, here, I'll get some water. Because of memes? Omni, you can't keep doing this! Omni! I thought you were French all this time! Bro, what the fuck? What is happening? God damn it. I live in EU. Okay. Okay. Alright. So you do live in the EU. Okay. You do live in the EU. Okay, also I'm gonna grab a hoodie. What's next? Primordial still has his legs? So I get all, hold on a second. French Omni is now canon? Wait, you don't have to dox yourself, obviously, but, like, that was my impression, is that you were French. You lived in France. I get all French racism towards me, it's great. Okay, alright, I'm gonna actually turn off the sound, because I don't think that, just while I work on this shit, okay? Okay, so... Omni is a dino's imagination, oh no. Alright, Cult of the Lamb. I'm Barney. Okay. done. So I'm actually gonna open my stream in like in a new tab or in a, let's do it this way because I want to know basically like if this extension works or like what it looks like, right? Okay, companion of the lab. Add to my channel. Using this extension's viewers are able to appear as cult followers. Oh wait, okay, wait. Omni's the Hat Man? Omni would be the Hat Man. Omni would be the Hat Man. Okay, Ice_beans. Mute tab. Let me see. Okay. Called Companion of the Lab. Okay. Add to my channel. Wait, does that... Okay. Configure. Uninstall. My extensions. Companion of the Lab. Okay, cool. This Twitch integration does not need to be configured on Twitch. Go to your in-game settings menu to connect and... Okay. So... Oh, do I have to restart it though? That could be it. I think I do have to restart it. Oh no. Cancel. Stop. No, don't actually start. No, I actually started Dark Souls. Fucking force a habit, dog. I started Dark Souls. Hey, super duper pooper scooper. Welcome in. Did you already pre-order the new expansion as well? I did not. I mean, I only recently got into Cult of the Lamb. So I think the only version that I have is the Unholy Alliance. But I've been trying to get it to work with Twitch, and it's been giving me that stupid, like, fucking, the Twitch integration has been updated for the Unholy Alliance update, and blah 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 blah, something. Giant red banner. I'm assuming it's still showing up as a giant red banner. Am I understanding that correctly? I figure I'll yap